It's your girl Rosy here, and welcome to part two of your 2025 review. Yes, yes, Rosy, I miss you, love you. Crowd goes crazy. I have to be like the weirdest person I know. Welcome back to Rosy Rambles, or the 2025 Rosy Has a Secret. What is this called? The recap of the year? What do I call this? I like to call this in my brain like the annual renewal, the annual review. This is where I check in with you guys. I check in with our stuff, see what our top 10 was, which was part one. I think last year was part two, and I kind of fucked that up. Either way, this year, part two was the Q&A, simply because I just did not open the thing early enough. I was planning to do it, but then at the same time I was like, maybe I'll do the review, save it for the archives, and then like do a Q&A, because we're almost close to 7,000. So I was like, who cares about this Q&A? They don't want to ask me for nothing. Apparently you do want to ask me for a lot of things, because I need to close off the acceptance for these responses, because y'all are filling this shit up. So let me go ahead and close that now. Y'all are filling this shit up, just asking me shit, saying random shit, and now it is my time to go in and answer this. Answer all of your questions. I'm actually going to do them in order this time. Normally I just let them like roll around. I'm going to go from like the first question on out, because who knows what you guys really want. Let's get it started. First question, going off strong. It says, what changes you from 2025 into 2026, and what is your goals? And I have a question. Okay, that's a separate question. What is my goals? Okay, so 2025 was a really rough year for me, as like I think I was kind of getting into the idea that I wanted to take the YouTube page a lot more serious. Like it's still a hobby to me, but at least I wanted to get it more organized. And it was last year when I decided I wanted to do the Patreon. Please ignore this extra annoying sound. I just turned the heater back on because I finished an audio, and I was so tired of hearing the audio in the back of the I was so tired of hearing the heater in the back of the audio, and I was thinking about how hard it was going to be to edit that shit out. And I decided, let me turn it back on to just fix the temperature in the house, because I know my roommates are freezing their asses off right now as we speak. They're just unconscious. Unconscious is crazy. They're sleeping, so they probably don't notice, but I definitely do. It's cold as shit. Global warming has really been beating our ass this year and last year. Yeah, I think the changes from 2025 to 2026, like I said, I feel like my word for this year is consistency. Consistency and cleaning. So and y'all have been beating my ass about these timestamps on these Q&As. Look, that takes time, okay? I don't be wanting to hear my voice back to edit that. And then these are videos I made months, years ago. So I am going to do them, yes. But, I wasn't thinking about it at first. I was like, nobody cares. And now, apparently, you guys really do. So I want to get those organized. Even the playlists, like I haven't updated those. Still organizing the archive and everything. So everybody's like, where's the Patreon? Where's the Patreon? Look, everything needs organizing. Everything needs editing. And I also am still stuck in college, and I work full time. So I am trying my absolute best to hold it together, one little audio at a time. But my goal is not to do those huge breaks, because during those huge breaks I had last year, I wasn't really working. I wasn't really working towards anything. I wasn't doing anything like that. I want to take breaks this year, but maybe with consistency. So maybe I already have you guys set up with a series or something, so I can actually get my mental health break. But like, I don't leave you guys like neglected, and I feel like I neglected you guys a lot. Um, because I was neglecting myself at first, and I needed that time to like get myself together. When it needs to work in, what's the word, in tandem, in unison, in harmony. I don't like the way the word harmony comes out of my mouth. Harmony and harmony. Harmoniously and harmony and is it harmony or harmony and harmony? I like many harmony, but I feel like it's a there. Is it IHAR? I'm so southern. I'm sorry. And now whoever's going to be thinking about the word harmony for the next couple days, I hope no one who listens to me has Tourette's, because I probably am triggering as fuck. I'm probably the most triggering. I'm probably so triggering to listen to sometimes, for like the Q&A specifically, because the way I just ramble and I just repeat shit, or I say crazy shit, I know it has to be so triggering for somebody. Just, oh my god, I don't know why I just randomly thought about that, but yeah. Anyways, let's go to the next half of your question. I have a question. So, did you eat the box right? Whoa, this is the first question. Why are we going sexual already? My god. It's a lot going on. Okay, there's 3 questions. I'm going to skip the sexual one, and we're going to go to the last one. Would you date someone with a disability or a learning disability, or whatever type of disability? Yeah, I don't see a reason why not. I don't understand what would stop me from dating someone with a disability. Now, I don't think I could date someone who's like disabled in a way where I would also have to help them with a lot of stuff. Like someone in a wheelchair, or like crutches. Crutches is crazy because if you break your leg, you can get hit really bad. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to be a spouse that's a caregiver, if that makes sense, because of how busy I am. I wouldn't be a very good girlfriend, if that makes sense. But no, I don't specifically discriminate against anyone with a disability, whether it's physical or like I guess it would be like a mental disability as well. I feel like if you're intellectual enough, is the word I think I'm looking for. If we're in a space where I'm interested in you, you're interested in me, I could care less about your disability, if that makes sense. I mean, I could care about it, but I don't think it would be like something that would be like a deal breaker for me, if that makes sense. Yeah. Either way, I'm like, um, I hate when y'all start off with the sexual questions first. Draw me in slowly. Jesus. I have a question. Did you eat the box right? Have you shaved, or oh, like basically, do I care? I don't really care. As long as it's like, okay, my thing about pubic hair is it just can't be overly grown. I can't eat you out and then there's a huge bush there. Please just trim that shit. That's my only thing. I don't feel like everybody needs to be shaved flat like a Barbie. I actually don't think it's very healthy. Because isn't the hair and stuff there to like help prevent bacteria, UTIs, and things of that sort? Or just the surface of the skin there? On like the pubic mound? That's what it's called, like that. Yeah, pubic mound is right, right? Yeah. I don't really have a preference. Whatever you feel most comfortable with. I care less. If I love you enough, I'll eat you out. As long as the pussy's clean, we're good to go. I have to admit, I was thinking that question was going to be way more sexual than it was. Um, okay, let me go to the next one. Oh, this is the same person because it say, okay, last question. I'm so done. Will you do pregnancy series? Yes. I actually do plan to expand a lot of the videos into series if they aren't already in series. And then some of them that I could care less about, you're not getting a part 2. I'm so sorry, you guys. I would need more time, because some of them I already do, and I just need to edit, and then some of them I'm like trying to think of concepts to keep it pushing. Alrighty, let's see. Love your audios, love what you're doing. I love you too. I've been forgetting that y'all also like throw in suggestions in here, so I'm gonna have to skip over those because I feel like that makes the Q&A boring. If I'm like, I want an audio about this, you guys, that's not what this form is for. I need to open a different form though, so you guys can do as many requests as you want. But here's my thing, for 2026, my goal isn't to take any like, I'll take requests, yes, but not to like try to go forth with you guys' request first. I want to start digging into the current ones that we have. Now, if you have requests for part twos of what you want to happen next on an audio I've already posted, I'm all ears. But I think for newer concepts, I need to slow down and work with what we have already posted or what my mind has been like craving to do, because I feel like you guys really love the ones that I just come off the dome with first more than my requests. At least my response, like the viewership on the videos, it's like the ones that I came up with like 15 minutes and then I just got in and just recorded. You guys seem to like a lot better. And then maybe I will like fill in a bunch of requests after I like update those things. Yeah. But whenever we have Q&As, I always have y'all like mix in, and I have a hard time keeping track of them because I have to like pull them to a different document. But that's my fault. No, it's not. That's y'all fault. Y'all, well, that is my fault. I could have organized this a lot better. Either way, y'all still love me, so it's whatever. Okay, here's a good question. So don't take this wrong, but how do you always seem to find people to date? Like, girl, teach us your ways. First of all, if you are a real OG, you know damn well I don't have all. If you're a real OG, you know by the time I started this page, I had just got. Well, I guess that is kind of. Wait a minute, that was kind of like really like not too far along. I wasn't single for that long, huh? That was maybe like a year or two. Okay, I started the page because of an ex anyway. And then I met Sweetheart like last year. We met. We started dating last year. We started dating last year. Did I meet her last year? Yeah. Yeah, 2025. Yeah, you know, manifest, I guess. All I did was talk about winning a girlfriend for like literally months, and then I went out on a bunch of dates. You win some, you lose some. I lost a lot. So I would say take risks, be very honest. If you're gay, don't date any bisexual girls. I know that's so crazy for me to say as a bisexual, but it's nothing worse than get your heart broken because your girlfriend wants to date a guy or cheats on you with a guy. I don't know why it triggers me so bad. I don't want to trigger nobody else, but it's like the worst thing. It's the worst thing when your girlfriend, you know, dates and cheats on you with a girl, but then when the girl doesn't look as cute as you or doesn't do the things that you do for her, like, yeah, it makes you feel like empowered. Like, yeah, you with that stupid bitch when you could have been with me. Like, it makes the major difference than like, oh, a guy, ew. A man? Me for a man? So you love having a stressful life. That's what it is. And I should have never dated you in the first place, is what I think to myself when they cheat on me with a guy. But yeah, I would say take rest. Constantly manifest on it, talk on it, dream on it, speak out loud the details that you want. And then when you set your rules for before you date of this is what I want and this are my non-negotiables, do not ever flex it. That'd be the thing. Some people be like, I would never do this and then end up doing it. Like when I was dating around and I ended up with Sweetheart, like I had a strict list. You can't be bi, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't. I'm not accepting this. I'm not somebody, like I'm not getting with somebody who's gonna like not be able to like support me. I'm not going to be unsupportive either. So I've set rules for myself too. Like, okay, when I go on dates, I plan to be this type of girlfriend because I want to do this. Because y'all, I want to be married within the next like 5 to 10 years. Me want kids. Me want wife. So I had to get my shit together too. So I would say get your shit together and start looking and start being honest and start speaking, you know, exactly what you want. Okay, one more thing, and that's somebody still asking the same question. When are you gonna post spicy audios? They're in the little archive. I will be posting some on Reddit. As I edit some, if I see some that I'm like, this is like short enough for me to be comfortable with it being like a Reddit. I always have Reddit and I have Twitter, you guys. Somebody asked me the other day if I was going to ever get Instagram, and I'm thinking about it. I just don't know how my posts would look because I don't really do YouTube shorts like I was trying to do. That was really weird to like edit in because I'm like, do I add the music to the background to kind of like make it extra spicy? Like, I don't know what to do. Um, when I figure out what I want to do with that, I will, I'll let you guys know. So keep your notifications when I'll put a post. But yes, if you ever want to just pop in and see if I've ever like posted any spicy audios, Twitter and Reddit are my go-to. Instagram and TikTok, question mark. I don't even know how I feel about posting a damn TikTok of my audios. I don't even know what the fuck that would look like. And I mostly avoided Instagram because I have a personal Instagram and I dread the day that I think I'm posting something on my personal Instagram and I actually post it on the Instagram I make for this page. And everybody's like, ooh, face reveal. And then you guys find my real Instagram. You guys find my real Instagram and my privacy goes down the drain. I feel more worried now that I'm dating. Because it's not even about me. Like, y'all have already seen pictures of my face. Y'all can probably like do a Google back research or something of like my face structure and figure out where I live and all that shit. But oh, that sounds so scary. I hope none of you guys are connected to anybody who works for the CIA and the FBI. But I'm more worried about Sweetheart because she's on my page and my family, my sisters, my cousins. Like, I don't want her to be exposed, and I don't want my family to be exposed and stuff because I do have family pictures up and around. And if I don't have them, one of them aunties got me on Facebook looking a hot mess, and I don't want y'all to see those. I'm okay with the crazy people that see them on Facebook, but them baby pictures of me in like the sink and shit, like, y'all don't need to see that. Y'all don't want to see that. They always have a baby picture of you sitting in a damn sink or in a tub. Just baby titties sitting out. I don't know why. just holding on to a Cheeto. Like, I don't know why they think. Let me post this on Instagram to follow you and hunt you for life. What happened to posting pictures in a photo album and then you show people when they come over the house? And I still used to hide that photo album. But like, I've matured enough to be like, oh, whatever. Heater's turning back on, you guys, if you can hear it. What is your favorite audio to make? As of recently, I've been trying to edit and create a lot of argument audios, and they have been fun because I've enjoyed letting out my frustration on you guys. So right now, those would have to be my favorite. To make, to edit. I love to edit the really like complicated ones, the series. Oh my gosh, any series that I made. So the Rockstar series was fun to edit, because I had to think of myself like, how is this gonna go from one piece to one piece to one piece, because sometimes I don't record in order that I edited in. Sometimes I like move, I want this to happen first and I want this to happen last. So those are always fun because I'm still perfecting the craft. This is all done by me. Unfortunately, I don't have a team. I wish I had a team. I found out that's what YouTubers do. Like the really successful ones, they don't be editing their shit. They send it off to somebody else and pay them. Why do I have to be the dumbass that does all of this myself? But I have to figure out how that college tuition is gonna get paid and how I'm gonna feed myself and how I'm gonna feed Sweetheart. So I gotta do it all myself, y'all. How did you learn to act so well? Like, seriously, girl, what the fuck? Um, I grew up dramatic as hell, and I used to be a liar. I used to be a really bad liar as a kid. If y'all haven't noticed in my previous audios from before, um, yeah, I used to lie to my parents real bad, and you have to learn. You have to really study how to get out of some real shitty things, and I've done some really crazy stuff. Especially around the time like my parents was getting divorced, I did some really crazy shit. And I promise you, fake crying is the only way to get out of it. So probably watching movies and being a bad kid. I probably wasn't bad, but I was bad. But I had an excuse. My parents were divorcing, so I use that as my excuse for everything. Motherfuckers shouldn't have never broke up. My life probably would be, not as shitty. But I feel like if y'all in there arguing, I should be able to get, I don't know, the newest Wii. And if I don't get the newest Wii, I'm going to fake cry until I get the newest Wii. Until I get the newest DS. See that now they have Nintendo Switches and stuff. If I don't get the new Nintendo Switch 3D, I have the right to fall out on this floor. You bitches are buying separate houses because you're getting a divorce. I can't get the newest 3DS after y'all have ruined and troubled my life. I was a terrible kid. I love your autos so much. Listen to them during my study breaks and they help me recharge so much. Oh, I love that. These things are just, that's really why I love making them. When y'all tell me like, oh, this helped me sleep, or just help me think about this, or help me feel better. Oh, I feel like a little Care Bear. Since you said you're bi, on a very honest level, which gender actually makes your blood hot more? Oh, okay, so damn, that's not how that works. That's not how it works for me. I mean, men make me cringe more than anything, but I find them both sexually attractive. Oh my gosh, on TikTok there's this trend called watching men plank until failure. Go watch it before you judge me. Go watch it before you judge me. Go watch it before you judge me. Go watch it before I think it's not about, well, it is. Okay, in my life I've decided to make choices, right? Naturally, my anatomy, my emotions, my sexuality, I'm bisexual, but I've chosen that I like girls more simply because I want to be a mom one day. I want to have a family. I want to, live my little cute little American dream situation. I also would love to be very wealthy while doing it, but I'm being realistic. You know what I mean? When I say wealthy, I just want to be able to have a nice house and be able to pass that house down. But I don't want to grow up in a household like how I did. My parents divorced, fighting, the unnecessary shit, And I also don't see myself having a child with a man. I love guys. They're hot to me, especially if you a good guy, a good little boyfriend or whatever. But I don't see men past being my boyfriend. I cannot see myself having a husband. They just seem like as soon as you marry them, they go downhill from there. This is an opinion. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. This is just my opinion. I feel like once they get married, they just start, where's my sandwich? And bitch, I'm not making no sandwich for no man. I'm not doing it. I'll do it for my girlfriend. You know what I mean? Mother of my children. My wife. I could be the mother of her children. I'd rather do that. Because I feel like women, we have a level of respect for each other. We have a level of gentleness to each other. Femininity, our masculinity is different as well. Like women, we have a different level of masculinity. We understand. Some women, now don't get me twisted, some of them women out there, way worse than the guys. Way worse than the guys. Way worse than the guys. So don't get me wrong. But it's something about, okay, if a girl treats you like shit, it's real apparent, it's real dirty, it's real low down. But when a man does it, society is like, oh, he's just a guy. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I don't want it. I feel like that's the worst way to answer this question, but somebody in their spirit is going to understand me. Somebody in their spirit is going to understand me. Boys were great when I was like my freshman year and I just wanted to fuck somebody, and I want somebody to come over and take my trash out, and I wanted a boyfriend that I could, bring home to, I don't know, watch football with my dad and shit. That was cool. But in my life, in my my happily ever after, I don't see myself with no dude. I don't see myself washing no man's underwear, cooking his food. I don't even see myself trying to be like, oh, I'm a feminist with a man in my house, in my bed next to me. And I just don't see myself. I don't see myself raising a child with a dude. Like, he's not even gonna know my baby's social security number, and that's gonna aggravate the fuck out of me. Like, I just can't. I can't deal. How did you spend your New Year's? Oh, my New Year's was so fun. So, everybody was pretty much out and about. My roommate, whose boyfriend lives here, they had people over, just for like a few hours or so, but they ended up going out. So the house was pretty much clean and clear for me. I wanted to spend New Year's with Sweetheart, but she was at home, so she's like a couple hours different than me. So she just called me when it was her midnight time, and I gave her a kiss over FaceTime. But I had to work. I had to work earlier that day, so I was tired. And by the time the clock striked, I was just looking out my window at like the fireworks and stuff. It was like, yay, happy new year. And then I rolled over and got into bed until I got my phone call from Sweetheart, and then I gave her a little kiss over FaceTime. Yay, happy new year. And I slept in the next day. I was not, normally I like go partying, or somebody has a nice house party. Like, my roommate was like, come with us, like we're gonna go hang out, like we're gonna I was just like, I don't even want to get dressed. I don't even want to put on a lash to go on my eyes for this. It's about to be a New Year's. Now what I did do is I cleaned the hell out of my room. Room squeaky. I could eat off the floor I could eat off the ceiling in my room, because I'm just superstitious like that. I'm sorry. My mama did not play about that when I was a kid. I don't play about that now. I want a good, clean, nice, clean, fresh, lucky New Year. And I didn't get to kiss my baby, but FaceTime kisses is alright. When she got back, I gave her a little, 1, 2. And that was my New Year. I enjoyed it. What'd you do for New Year's? Hopefully something better than me. 6'7" head ass. I can't stand y'all. This is how exactly how I'm gonna read it to y'all. I feel like, you watch the videos where they make their parents like read all of the different memes that they be listening to. This one's 6'7" head ass. Somebody did leave a comment. Somebody left a comment and said that their brother really liked my voice and thought I was cute. And I was just like, as soon as it says that he was 10, all I was like, tell him my name is Olaf and I love warm hugs. And then I said, no, he's too young for, wouldn't he be a little bit too old for Olaf? So I was like, what should I say? He's 10. Oh, 6'7", and that was it. That was all. Like, I left him a comment for it, because that's what all the kids like. Every year is something new. What happened to when the kids used to whip a nay? I missed that. Back in my day, we used to hit the stanky leg. Some of y'all don't know about some of y'all don't know nothing about that. Or I remember because my sister was she used to do it all the time. That whoa, where you throw something there, you catching it, and there's nothing there, bruh. When dab came out, my God. I sound like somebody old ass auntie. My God. I love you so much. So there's not anything I really want to ask. I hope you're doing great. And remember, oh, Leasia, hey girl. Okay. And remember when I told you my brother like you? So I told him and I said that he thought I was lying. I showed him the comment. He said, "Hey, you for real?" Oh, this is the one. Oh, that was you, Leasia. Where is it? The 6'7". He started laughing afterwards. And also, do you watch Corey X? I forgot how you pronounce his name. My sister does. Look him up on TikTok. He's hilarious. Listen to Honey Bun and Four Wheeler by. Okay, I'm going to look up those songs. Thank you. She said listen to Honey Bun and Four Wheeler by Miles. Is it Miles? YUNOMILES. I'm going to look them up. And yes, I do. I haven't. I mean, I'll be watching it with my siblings, if that makes sense. My younger sister loves Corey. He had these line of dolls come out. They're the little cushion, the little they were like limited edition. Cause I remember when I was paying for it, I said this is a waste of my fucking money. He had these little fluffy plush animals come out, and he has a little headband on it. And yeah, I had to order those when they first came out because she acted like she was gonna die if she didn't get one. And I was just thinking to myself, this shit is expensive for no fucking reason for a fucking plushie doll. Bitch, I'll take you to Build-A-Bear. Even Build-A-Bear be expensive though. But yes, he'd be funny. Wasn't he in Five Nights at Freddy? That first one? I swear I seen him in that. It was either in the movie or he was in the trailer. I remember he was in like a car or something in that one. And I was like, this is so on point. Whoever did the marketing on that, top tier. How was your Christmas and what did you do? I just spent Christmas with family. That was it. It was just like part 2 to Thanksgiving for me. So I was just watching everybody fight. That was it. I got my roommates gifts. Well, I didn't get them no real gifts. Everybody got scratch offs. Nobody won shit. No. Yeah, nobody won shit. I don't think so. And my family got me the most randomest things. Like somebody got me a gallon of bleach for Christmas. Because apparently cleaning products is the thing all the young adults want. I'm not mad. I use that bleach to clean my room for New Year's. Got PJs, gift cards. I got a lot of gift cards this year. Nobody wanted to give me straight cash. I don't know why. I feel like you're wasting more time or getting a gift card. Just send me the $25. Cash at me. PayPal, Zelle, Venmo. Why put it in a gift card? And then to a place that I'll probably never go. I got a gift card to Carrabba's. When was the last time I ate? When was the last time any of y'all ate at Carrabba's? And please don't yell at me. But half of y'all probably don't even know what Carrabba's is. Get me a gift card somewhere useful like Target, Walmart. Carrabba's? Chick-fil-A, at least McDonald's. Come on, just somewhere. Burger King, the mall, Saks Fifth. Give me a gift card that's useful. Give me the plain Visa. Just what she say? Just don't even know what you're doing. Just giving it out. Just what the fuck. But no, all in all, I had a good Christmas. Spent it with my family, and as soon as baby Jesus was born, okay, I drove myself home before them 3 kings made it to him. Okay, before them 3 kings came and gave him his gifts, I took my ass home. Yeah. I got my siblings. They all got their own little special gifts. Whatever they put on their list that my mom and my dad didn't get them, I just get whatever is cheap on there and whatever is left over. One of my siblings, this bitch got a wish list on Amazon. I said, you smart hoe. Because I clicked like 4 things on hers because it was easier for me to buy. I didn't have to search it. I just like put it in my cart. What did 2025 teach you and tell you about yourself that you didn't expect? Nothing is permanent. Nothing is permanent in this life. But that doesn't mean you should automatically like detach yourself from things. Just enjoy the moment. Do your very best. Show up for yourself as much as you can, and show up for the ones you love that support you, that will be there for you as much as you can. And don't stop. Don't ever quit. Don't give up. Just keep going. Keep going. Keep going. The brain is there to well, how's the right way to say this? Your brain can easily approve your neglect, if that makes sense. If you decide fuck all of this, your brain and your body can easily be like, yeah, fuck all of this. But if you use that positive mindset of saying, I'm gonna keep trying, I'm gonna keep it going, the better results you'll get, if that makes sense. That's what I would say my 2025 taught me, because it was if you talking about a year of resilience, I had to keep pushing. What do you want to leave back in 2025 that you don't want to bring into 2026? Please, nobody died this year. Just nobody died this year. Let all the old people stay alive. Let all the young people stay alive. It's just nobody died this year. For me, that was my body can't take another loss like that anytime soon. And I know that's so crazy to say, like, but grief is a different hurt. It's a different reaction. Like I think at this point, when I got broke up with, your first heartbreak, you're like, oh dang, oh, like, oh, your whole body feels like it's just like, it gives you like PTSD symptoms. Like, it just feels so wrong. Everything aches. It's like you're constantly reminded, and it's just ugh. But the grief was so unbearable for me at one point. It was like I could not do anything in my day comfortably if I didn't disassociate or didn't have a distraction. And it's like, it's the worst thing, because the moment that you feel like you're distracted enough, you go to want to call that person, and then you realize there's nobody going to be on the other side of that line to pick up the phone, or answer the text message back. And it's like, what the fuck? And it just triggers you all over again, because you're like, I will never have a person like you in my life ever again. I can have another friend, I can have another, you can't have another grandma, so, but I can't have another cousin, I can have another family member, babies come in and out, another support, but it's like you can never be replaced again, and it just hurts. It hurts really bad. Yeah. Hi, love. Hi, Rosy. Let me see what this one says. By the way, I'm Ella. Hi, Ellie. Okay, let me get to the point. So, as you know, everyone that listened to your videos, like, really appreciate you. Me too, and I really love your audio. Thank you, love. But the thing is, I can't listen to it because I'm only 17, but I will be 18. Why you can't listen to it? I love you so much. I'll always support you. I said, listen to your audio, so it makes you smile. Why can't you listen to it? I haven't blocked anything. I can't listen to it because I'm only 17. I'm confused. How do you see my stuff and then you can't listen to it until you're 18? Well, happy early birthday when you turn 18 in June. I'll make sure to check back in on you in June. Has YouTube been like blocking you out? Because I haven't blocked anything. My videos shouldn't be like blocked for ages. That's the real reason why I haven't been like trying to post too crazy stuff, because I'm like, I know YouTube will be like, no, there's children around. Either way, y'all let me know if that's a thing. Like, leave a comment, please, so I can look into that, because I don't have like a restriction on my videos. I do put that it's not made for children, because I think YouTube Kids has that cornered in, and I don't want this on YouTube Kids. I feel like that's real predator like. But it shouldn't like block you. You're like 17. Like, it shouldn't block you. I don't know what to say. The little finger point emoji somebody posted. So I'm gonna be weird but funny. So this morning I was eating eggs, and I was sitting next to my best friend and said something funny, and it made me laugh so hard the eggs started to come out my nose. Okay. That reminds me of I had a friend that used to get the milk to come out of her eyes. And I thought she was a fucking alien. First of all, how does one discover that you can squirt milk from your eyeballs? Or from your nose? Do you have to laugh so hard one day while you're drinking milk? Or in this case, eating eggs? How do you get eggs to go out your nose? Did that shit burn? Wait. I gotta be specific. Were these scrambled eggs with cheese? Are they? I'm gonna skip this question because now it's getting gross. Like, I'm getting grossed out. Because how did you discover that you had that capability? And what was it so funny? That's the real question. What was so funny that caused you to discover? Hey, Dada. So, what are your plans after you graduate? Are you still gonna? Oh yeah, I've decided you guys are stuck with me. After I graduate, I'm probably gonna have triple the amount of time to these audios. After I graduate with this degree, I think I'm gonna go back to school again, because I wanna. No, I'm not. I don't know. I really want to write this book, bitch. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll see. I'm definitely gonna get a new job. I want to go into like publishing or something, or journalism. But I do definitely want to start writing this book. Even if I have to be a self-published author, I will do what I gotta do to get that going. I don't want you guys to. I'll probably do it underneath like an alias name, because I don't want you guys to be like, oh, I love her audios, let me just go look over at her books. I want somebody to just randomly stumble upon my work, versus you guys being like, oh yeah, I know Rosy, like, let me see what her books are about. Like, because if y'all tell me your audios are great but your books suck, I feel like my life will fall apart immediately. Just immediately. I'll probably just make them my initials or something, and then my full last name, so you guys, the girls who know will know, and the girls who don't. But yes, I will still be doing this until I get so crusty my voice box doesn't work anymore. Especially when I start the Patreon and I get everything all organized. It's because I know there's so much work that I already want to do. Like, you know how they have like I feel like I noticed that, okay, if you guys haven't seen Heated Rivalry, you won't understand. First of all, that show is good. That show is real good. I heard it was based off a book, and I feel like I need to read the book to like understand, but I'm not really into like, I don't know. We'll see, cuz I feel like when it gets to those like sports like books with the hockey, I don't know how that's going to go. But the two characters from Heated Rivalry, they did like a audio series with Quinn, the Quinn app, and I do really appreciate that artistry, and I want that for myself. I want to expand my series so you guys would be able to want to like go to my page and be like, I want to listen to my favorite series by Rosy, and be able to choose and sit with it for like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, hell, 8 hours if I really want to go crazy at some point. So that's why I say I feel comfortable with saying I want this long term, because I want it to feel like not like I want it to feel like you're listening to a book, and you can come back and listen to your favorite book as much as you want. You know what I mean? Like a whole movie, but it's just audio. It's just voice acting. That's my goal. And I feel like it's a fucking great idea. I like what? Yeah, people listen to podcasts and shit now. Why not? Are you a musical girly? I would consider myself to be a musical girly. I like Hamilton. I hate that that's the first thing I thought about. I like musicals. I like Heathers. Um, all of the Disney movies are musicals. um, I would consider myself a musical girly. Unless you were talking about like regular songs and stuff. I have like a wide range of like music I really like and don't like. I put my playlist on shuffle yesterday. I was listening to Frank Sinatra, and it skipped over to Megan Thee Stallion. If you know, you know. But Apple Music has this thing now where it has like an auto DJ or auto mixer, and let me tell you, that transition from listening transition from listening to Frank Sinatra to Megan Thee Stallion was like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck? What in the fuck is going on? But I was like, hey, I mean, I guess I might as well turn up. Just, what the hell? Have you ever seen Hamilton? Oh yeah. Okay, so you were asking about musicals. Who hasn't seen Hamilton? If you haven't seen Hamilton, please just get a Disney Plus subscription and delete it after you watch it. It's hella long though. That's the only thing. I don't understand how they perform musicals for that long. And then they do it like, isn't it twice a night or every night for like a weekend or something? That seems like a pure work of art. I don't know if I could do that. That's a lot of singing. I guess because they don't have a lot of lines to remember, so it's probably nice. And then the rhythm of it, like you can remember a favorite song more than you could, I guess, remember a script. But either way, hey Rosy, call me Faith or Lil Mama or whatever. Hey Queen, whatever. Which one you prefer? Faith is my real name. Hi. I feel like I'm scared to like use your real name. Okay. Do you know how your girl push your buttons? Do you know how your girl push your button and you acting like a brat and having attitude? Some of y'all, come on, girl. I don't understand this question. Wait. I gotta read it in my brain. Oh, why? Okay. You know how... Oh, I'm reading it wrong. I'm sleepy. You know how your girl push your buttons, you acting like a brat and having an attitude and giving you a silent treatment. You know how y'all say, wait until we get home? What does that mean? And also another question, how do you know how you're punishing your girlfriend? And okay, that's a sexual question. I'm gonna leave that to the side. Okay, first of all, for me, I haven't had to do this with Sweetheart yet, because yes, I have. Okay. I love Sweetheart, but whenever, okay, we've been dating for not so long, and we're coming together with the terms and the boundaries and the rules, all the cute little, new girlfriend thing. This girl is a runner when she's drunk. When she drinks, when we go to either a house party or we go to a club or we go to an event, we go to a bar. I think we went to Top Golf one time and she did this shit. When she drinks, she's a runner. She's a full sprinter. You will see her for 2 seconds and then She'd be like, I'm having so much fun. I'd be like, yay. And she would be gone across the room. And I'm like, where did she go? If we're walking through the streets, she's full linebacker mode. She also has this issue as well where she just becomes really trustworthy with any and everyone. So she would literally be like, I gotta go to the bathroom. And I will try to always go with her, but it's just for any random circumstance, I don't go with her. Like we're at a bar or something like that. And I'm like, go, you're good. Or I'm talking to somebody or something happens. Or she goes with somebody else. She makes friends with anybody. She makes friends with anybody. She will get in the car with anybody. Oh, we're going to go to the next spot. We can ride with them, with anybody. I'm actually surprised that she is still alive and well to this day. Because the way she will up and when she's drunk, she's terrible. So one time, she literally was in the bathroom for like an hour, and I was, well, it wasn't literally an hour, but it felt like an hour. It felt like a long, long time. So I'm like, something's wrong. Let me go to the bathroom, check on her. And I was in the bathroom. She wasn't there. I'm in full fucking panic mode because I'm like, where is she at? I'm trying to find her. I'm asking my friends, like, when did you see her? Da da da. And one of my friends said, oh, she left to hang out with some random girl's name. And I said, who the fuck is that? And she was like, they said they were friends. And I'm like, I've never heard of this person in my absolute life. And so I'm like searching. I'm like about to cry. I'm on the floor. I'm like, I lost her. She about to get sex trafficked or kidnapped. And so I go outside to like see if she's outside. Thank God she's like outside, like right at the curve, right, of this bar that we were at. It was like a fully packed bar, and this is like, we're in a college town, so it's like it's a packed bar, and it was like a game night. Music was playing, like we are body to body in this place. And I get her, like I grab her arm, and she's like trying to talk to me about like this person, like, oh yeah, she's gonna show me how to da da da. And I was like, you do not run away from me when we are out in public. And I had to pull one of those, wait until we get home. Wait until we get home. Because what I wanted to say is, I want to fuck you up so bad right now for making me panic. But I can't say that because that's a little too harsh. And I don't want her to fucking cry. And I also don't want these random strangers to be like, are you okay? And then she goes, no. And somebody thinks I'm trying to kidnap my girlfriend. You know what I mean? So I was just like, she was like, you look mad. And I'm like, wait until we get home. Just wait. Because I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you back for this. This fucked me up so bad. Or sometimes she just does shit to piss me off, just to rile me up for extra attention, and I have to pull that card too. Like, just wait. Cause I know what you want. I know what you want so bad. You think you're so cute, like, and you are, and I'm gonna give you what you want. Okay, second half of the question. Do you know how you're punishing your girlfriend and you have to strap on? Why do you all talk through it? Giving a punishment. Sometimes I talk through giving a punishment. Sometimes I don't. What are we doing wrong? Because I was just playing. Like, I didn't mean to push buttons. Like, okay, it depends on the punishment. If it's like fun, sometimes I like talking through it just to be like exaggerating how crazy you were to do those things. And then sometimes I have to literally talk through a punishment to be like, don't do this shit again. And I'm making it very clear to you right now. But most of the time, okay, I'm into BDSM, but I'm very sensitive about it. I don't believe in punishing when we are having a true disagreement, like true argument. You know what I mean? I feel like that's not the time to be like, oh, I want to fuck on you. No. We have to have a real conversation, because I don't want to cause you like pain, discomfort, because that's usually what happens. But if it was like something silly, cute, annoying, then yes, I love a good talk you through it. I love it. Who doesn't? And that's what you want to hear anyway. You want to hear me fuss and yell anyway. Why not? Let me fuss and yell. You've been waiting all day for me to fuss and yell. Might as well. How old are you and what inspired you to make audios on YouTube? I'm gonna skip that one too. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Release them. Lord, I need some Lord, I need some things I need to say. Why? I was just saying at Christmas. I said, I had to tell my auntie about that. I said, auntie, gays are up 10. And she was like, what do you mean the gays are up 10? I said, the gays are up 10. We have a funeral stud. That's a career now. And she said, what the fuck are you? And I said, that is a career now. Like, look at this. She's the most successful funeral stud. Like, it's a business now. And I convinced my aunt that is a life's career. I told her I might put in my resume and start going back to wearing my basketball shorts. And she legit, she old as shit. She legit believed me. She's like, I bet not see your ass in no damn funeral. I said, they do all types of services, singing, music videos. They work for BET. I said they help with the body. They do balloon releases. And she believed me for real, y'all. Just freaked me out. Yeah, shout out to whoever edited that in. Because I've been waiting. You know what I'm going to do? I can't even show y'all because y'all's going to show my face. And y'all going to know my family. But I really want to say y'all this reaction video of me telling her, like, yes, like, that's a full-time career. And she believed every moment of that. Oh, it's so funny. Old people make me laugh. They're so cute. Hi, Rosy. I love your audios. I just wanted to know if you could do an audio. Yeah, I can do that one. Sorry, I gotta replace the rest of this because she has to be anonymous. But yeah, I can do the audio. No problem at all. Hey, Zaddy, I have a question. You know when your girlfriend is apologizing during... Who apologizes during sex? Either way, I'm gonna pretend. Why y'all keep going so hard? Like, just... Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, I'm like, why would someone be apologizing during... Why do you keep going so hard and just keep going? Why is all of the questions about sex, you guys? Why? Is this why are y'all going so hard? We're fucking crying and pleading and saying we're sorry. Why are y'all so... Why do y'all do that, especially when we're getting punished? Why? I feel like because of the... Okay, there's a little part of being like a dominant that loves the torture of it. Like, we love it. That's why you have safe words. Nobody gives a fuck about sorry or stop when you have a safe word. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Now, I'm still watching. I'm paying attention to you and stuff. But yes, most likely whenever you're getting punished and stuff, I know I'm not doing something that's physically harming you. So you just think you can't take it. And yes, I'm going to make it worse. Okay, think of it in a non-sexual way, but in a different way. Like when you're tickling somebody, you know when you tickle somebody, it doesn't actually hurt. I mean, unless you laugh so hard that it hurts, right? So you know your limits. At some point you got to stop. But it's kind of like that. Like you're just enjoying the torture of it. You're just enjoying it. You're like, from my perspective, it's just an enjoyment to watch, especially if you done bratted to me all day or whatever you did before this for me to even need to punish you. However you pissed me off, whatever stupid shit you did, whatever rule you broke, I'm gonna have my fun. And if tickling you in any way, shape, or form is the fun that I choose, it's fun I choose. And that's the thing about safe words and talking with your partner and stuff. You know this is something your partner enjoys too. So, yeah. Yes, I'm gonna go harder. Yes, I'm gonna go harder. And you're gonna take this shit. That's how it feels like. I love that. Life is great. But you really like more not safe for work audios from okay, you guys, I'm gonna post something. Also, a kitchen sex audio would be really good. You know, somebody posted on there that they really liked the sounds of me chewing food in one of my audios, and I actually thought about doing a whole audio series where I play a chef or I play somebody dating. Like, you guys are the chef and then I'm the lucky girlfriend who gets to eat all your food. And now that I'm thinking about it, thank you for my confirmation. I will be doing that. Look forward to Chef Kisses series. I don't know, coming to you. What they say in Housewives? Spring, summer. I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out because I have to come up with a full. I have to. Ooh, the backstory of that is gonna be so fun to come up with. Yeah, we'll do something like that. Keep doing what you're doing. Thanks for providing audios for Black stuff. Oh, my heart. My heart. Thank you. I'm trying. I'm trying. I feel like we don't have enough ASMR specifically on YouTube. When I was like searching and looking through, like they're all so like male driven. Like, let me make these for F for M's, and I hated that. And then even the ones for the girls, they were just so like raw. Like, I just don't like them. That too. And then one of the things about my audios that I feel like I'm very unique with, no one else. I know I'm Southern. I know I'm Southern. I know this accent is very hard to cover up. And sometimes I go right into it. Who cares? And I know sometimes I sound a little ghetto. I like it. Some of the words be a little chopped up. But it's realistic. It's realistic. And sometimes I'll try. I haven't did any audios, I don't think, on YouTube with an accent or anything quite yet. But I'll play around with my voice the best that I can to make, everything feel fresh and new. But the goal is to like represent. I'm a black girl. I have a black Southern girl voice. Somebody has to represent us. Somebody has to. Like, hello. Love that for me. Yeah, and you guys will forever get that from me. In any way, shape, or form. I'm like one of your favorite actresses that can fit in a million roles. You know how many roles I can do? Everything but like I can't do the Jamaican accent. Y'all not getting it. I would never disrespect my ancestors in that way. I would never disrespect my ancestors in that way, shape, or form. I can't even do an African accent. I can barely do a British. How do you do? Dearest gentle Rita. That sounds so Irish. Why did I do my tongue? Dearest gentle. Wait, how do British how rubbish? What it's so many British accents in my brain that I can't concentrate on which one I would choose. What would they say? Hey, oi mate. Oh my gosh. Today I have decided I will work on my British accent, and today we're going on field trip to London, and I've do they say have? I've never heard anyone with a British accent say the word have beans on toast for breakfast. I feel like that's really hard to do. It's just the fact that I'm sitting here trying it so hard. I think because I'm thinking about it so hard. I'm pretty sure I've done a better British accent than this. I'm British. Oh, how rubbish. I don't know. Why am I trying? Hi, Faith. I have a question. Hi, Faith. I have a question. I like how it says, hi, this is Faith. And I said, hi, Faith. And then I went into your question. Sorry. I know you said you have rules with Miss Sweetheart, but what is your rules for the OG wifeys? You guys don't harass me. If I don't post the audio, That y'all be doing me dirty. Be like, you ain't posted in 3 months. Are you gonna post this month? Y'all, don't bite me. Um, I don't know. If I was to set rules for you, like I have for Sweetheart, I would say, please turn on your notifications. Follow me on Reddit. Can you follow someone on Reddit? You know, keep me on Reddit. Keep me on the Twitters. That's my number one rules. Like, comment, subscribe. I sound like one of the weird YouTubers. Ew. And when I want to do a Q&A, you know, put your suggestions in one bucket and then put the question in another one, so I won't get confused. And then I can save your, you know, suggestions a lot better. Also, be patient with me, and if you hate an audio, let me know. And I feel like those are the deepest the rules can get. Yeah. Wish me a Merry Christmas when it's Christmas. Wish me a Happy Valentine's Day when it's a Valentine's Day. You know, I want some love too. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys just watch the videos. Watch them. That would be my rules. You guys are pretty good girlfriends so far. Good wifeys. No complaints here. Yeah. And don't listen to my audios when you're supposed to be studying for school. Do your studying and then listen to my audios when you're done. Some of y'all be sending me that, like I'm gonna be like, yeah, no, you're supposed to be doing your homework. Do your homework. Okay, it is officially 12 o'clock and I have things to do. So we're gonna put a pause on this and we're gonna cut this Q&A in half. We'll be back in, what did they say? We'll be back after these, after hearing from our sponsors. Or as PBS kids say, we are able to run based off of sponsors like you. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching. Alrighty, I am back. I hope you truly enjoyed that commercial break because it is a totally next day for me. For you guys, it's the same audio. Honestly, I hope you took a break because that was like an hour. It's been an hour, you guys. I'm getting soda all over my bed. Oh no, I'm good. This is just my jacket. Okay, good. Just little spots. Little treacles. I have a soda. I have the can. I put a straw in it, but it's like the straw meant for like a Stanley cup. So it's too long. And I'm making a big mess. Anyways, back to you guys' questions, because that's what we're here for. Let's get back to work, as I would say. Oh, and if you hear something, the heater should be coming on and off still. I have my fan on today. Yesterday I didn't have my fan on. And then also, I have Cinepals playing in the background, so I'm watching them watch a movie, which is so stupid. But sometimes I do that when I don't really want to watch a movie, but I want to know the plot of the movie, if it's good enough for me to watch. And I don't know if that gives me very much, I got that touch of that tism. And you know what? I do need to go get tested for that because there's a lot of odd things I do. Yeah. Either way, let's get back to it. There's a lot of requests in here. A lot of requests this time around. You guys are like, I guess because I didn't post so much last year, you guys are like, since you aren't getting to work, I'm gonna put you to work. Okay, I have a cute one from Lex. Hi, Rosy. Just have to say this, every audio you create hits differently. I love you. Pushing before it happened. Oh, thank you, Lex. I love you. Happy New Year. Okay, I have that's the audio. I'm gonna hold that for later. Thank you for separating it because now I know. Let's get to the questions. Where are the crazy questions? Most of these are just like, I love you. And I'm like, I love you guys too. I appreciate you. But this is a Q&A. I gotta answer the questions. I do read all of these, by the way. I'll go back through just in case, like after, just to make sure I haven't missed anything. This one says, "Good morning, Dada." I was wondering, can you do more princess videos? Of course. Always. I feel like that's what you guys love anyway. Like all my other ones, it's kind of like, that was cute this week. Anyways, do better. And I'm like, is do better just do a princess audio? Because I'll do those. I'll do just straight princess audios, of course. Do Miss Sweetheart being alone. Do me, Sweetheart, being alone you when you record an audio? Oh, how do you know what you want to record? Okay, so no, Sweetheart is never with me when I record an audio. I normally record these like by myself. Like she knows about the channel. She tells me she doesn't listen to them because she says she thinks I'm gonna be weird about it. And honestly, I'm let's be honest, I probably will be weird about it. Also, she's really scared about the comments. I guess she thinks you guys are in the comments like being crazy, and I'm like, I'm pretty. Yeah, I think my wifeys are good. You guys are good girls. You do all the right things. You guys aren't mean to me. You're very sweet. You take good care of me. But no, I never record around her. I never edit around her. This is like a shadowy ghost to her. Like it's like if I bring it up, she'd be like, "Oh, I forgot you do that." Like, and that's pretty much it. So, and normally for audios, I pre-plan. Sometimes I write a whole script. Sometimes I write just little things that pop up in my head, and like I improv it. I feel like the ones I improv, you can really tell, and the ones I don't, you can really tell. Because I feel like the ones that I don't improv, I have to edit like hell. I have to edit because I'm like, I want this sound, I want that sound, and I want to do this next because I like overwrite, or I have to sit there and I'm like reading what I wrote, and I'm like trying to remember what voice in my head I had, and then trying to speak it out loud. It's just two different things. Oh, there goes the heater. I need to have a heater count. Anyone put in the comments the amount of times the heater cut on and off? I will literally, I can't send you any money, dog. I was about to say, I'll send you a cash out, but let's be honest, it's a recession. We're all poor. We're all poor. I'll send you a happy face emoji. Ooh, you know what? Whoever does do that and gets it right when I edit it back, when we open the archives, I'll give you a Patreon for free for a whole year. Or for life. Can you do that for life? I'll give it to you for life. I feel like doing that for all of the OG wifeys anyway. Getting everybody free for the first year. And then after that, y'all gotta give me some coins. Because I feel like the amount of moaning I had to do. And this microphone. By the way, Patreon is not gonna be expensive. So don't worry. Because I think sometimes when I be listening to my favorite listeners or my favorite podcasts or whatever, and then I check that Patreon and it's $20 a month, I'm like, who the fuck has $20 a fucking month? Who has that? Who has that? Who? Anyways, back to the thing. Okay, so quick question. Do you know how you're... Okay. You know how you're having sex and you're about to come. Why do both of y'all ever just trust me? Like, personally, I'm gonna come easily if it was a good one. Da, da, da. I have a hard time reading these questions sometimes because y'all don't leave me any punctuation. Why do we do that? I don't know why. It's basically saying, you know, when you have sex and you both come, I mean, I'm assuming this is what you're saying. You start laughing once you come afterwards. I don't know. A boost of dopamine? Is it dopamine or endorphins? What's the right hormone for that? I don't know. Happy hormones. I don't get like that. I be wanting to cry Sometimes I want to cry after sex. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Well, not every time, but sometimes I'll be like, it depends on what it is. I'm like, you love me. Sometimes I laugh, but not every time. I don't know. Can you upload more bloopers? Oh my gosh. Alright, cue the bloopers. There's no need to be upset, love. I love you. Done. Done. One of those has to be a good one. Gotta be. By myself and looking like that, looking all fine. You know it's other hoes outside. You know it's other hoes outside. I'm not playing with you. When you get your hair done, you stay. When you get your hair cut, you stay in the house until your hairline gets pushed all the way back to the back of your ears. I don't care. All right, that was it. That's all I got. I don't know why y'all keep asking me for bloopers. I hope they make you laugh, because the way I have to like stop and remember to like save them on the side now, because you guys actually want them, because I'm used to just deleting them. This is the mama again. You had like the edits whenever he was editing the bloopers. Do you have any more of those bloopers? Again, I remember you said that you were gonna show us something after drinking wine. Yeah, what's the name of that audio? Because I was listening to it and I was like, what the name? Oh, okay, so one of the bloopers. Okay, I remember you said show something after drinking the wine. Yeah, what's the name of that audio? Because I wanted to listen to what's the name of it. I don't think that's out yet. Oh my gosh. I know what you're talking about. Okay, that was from like the last Q&A where I was like, after I drink this wine, da 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 da. That one's not out yet. I can't even give you that audio, but I will tag you. Okay, when I go in and I edit all of these and all the questions, I'll put the tag next to it. So check the description later on. Not today. Not when I first post this. Give me a few weeks. When that one's actually posted, I'll give it to you. That's so funny. Okay. Hi. I'm not going to put your name in here because it doesn't tell me if it's okay or not. But I've been a silent watcher for 14-ish months. Oh, hi. And I find your videos so comforting for my anxiety. Good. That's what we're here for. I don't know who else to ask advice for this, to be honest, but it's kind of long and probably going to stress you the fuck out. And I'm stressed the fuck out looking at this, because I've already struggled with every sentence thus far today, but we're going to make it work. We're going to do this. I'm too scared to post this on Reddit since she sees Reddit. Who is she? Okay, we getting into your business. Okay. And I'm scared she'll find this. Okay, what's the tea? So basically my friends and I went on a girls trip to Hala for New Year's, and all 5 of us total, including my best friend for 15 years. We arrived on the 27th, left on the 3rd. Okay, so y'all did like the few days after Christmas, New Year's, and then stayed. Okay. While we were there, we all had separate rooms, although we would often meet up in my room and hang out together. And we weren't going out, and on the 29th, just me and this best friend were hanging out in my room. We ordered room service, and we were watching film, and we may have... Oh! Wait, wait. Okay. Y'all may have gotten down into some stuff. Okay, what was the tea? I have no clue how to feel, especially because this broke my 1-year-long celibacy period after being physically in. Oh my god. I'm so sorry about that. Abused by my most recent ex, and I was comfortable enough to do this with her, I guess. Okay. I mean, that's kind of a good sign, though. Okay. Is this some form of hypersexualism? Okay. Anyways, after she left to her room and things have been, I'm gonna come back to that question. After she left, after she left her to room and things, left to her room and things have been awkward since. I have no clue how to bring it up. I'm bi. She's fully lesbian. She's never conveyed feelings towards me like that. That's where I was scared that we were going. Although I did have a crush on her in year 12. I think that's the last senior year. Senior year of high school? Oh, year 12. Oh, y'all just call senior year? Year 12? That's like the thing? I call it year 4. Because, I mean, that's the end of high school. I don't know. I get what you're saying, though. And the first year of uni. But that was ages ago. I'm 22, so I'm confused on how this happened as well. Because I've been perfectly fine not having sex for years. I don't know. I can't stop thinking about this. Oh, girl. My queen, my princess. Okay. I love how it says, we'll update you if possible. Thank you. Please. In fact, I need to open another document so y'all could just fill it up with whatever the hell y'all want to fill it up with. Honestly. Don't worry. The Q&A for 7,000 is coming out very much after this. Oh, I had to get me something to drink before I answer this. First of all, I am not a professional psychologist. I can't say if this is some form of hypersexualism. I do understand that being the first thought that came into your head, especially after such a long period of not having sex, and especially after such a traumatic experience. And you know what? I'm proud of you for acknowledging your experience. I've had experiences myself where it was such a struggle just acknowledging like this is not something I wanted, because I think I told myself a lot of times like, oh, this is, I was there, I said it was okay, like I know sometimes it's okay, you know, to be like I know I did not want that. But I'm proud of you for at least being able to acknowledge that. That's really healthy in its growth. And I think it's kind of healthy in its growth that you are able to break your celibacy period. But I do think the way it has been broken, obviously from this question and the details you've given me, it's not in the way that feels the most comfortable. First of all, I say please seek somebody, ask somebody around you, like a best friend. Well, she's your best friend. Damn. Go ask a professional, please, on those details, because if your mind is in a space where you're concerned for your health, your like mental health going forward about this, your sexual health going forward about this, please go seek a real professional who's going to give you real advice, hear you out, get all of your details, and help mold your mind in the way you want it to go. Because I can't do that with answering this one question. So I just wanted to give you that warning now before I, get reckless and start speaking my opinion. My opinion is please go talk to her, because I want to know what's tea. Like, if you and me are supposed to be like getting down and dirty and I have feelings for you, I want to know. I want to know now, especially if the hookup was good, because it seems like you were pretty comfortable with it. Like, you were like, well, you said I was comfortable enough to do this with her, I guess. So, I mean, I'm feeling like, you're sure, but you're not sure. And that's the only thing I'm worried about. Because if you're really genuinely comfortable, it feels like almost like you were comfortable in that moment to do it. Because everything you described to me before we got to the question part was all the things that y'all were hanging out in y'all rooms and room service, y'all was watching movies, y'all were hanging out, like you were getting cozy and comfortable. And then afterwards, when you get to the part where you start telling me, like, after you guys have sex, like you're starting to sway the vibe of the question, like, I don't know how she feels, it's kind of awkward, I guess, like the confusion behind it. And so take a moment, take a deep breath to yourself, and just be like, did I really like this? Do I really like this new dynamic with her? Do I want to do this again? And if that is a yes, then yes, I would say confront her in the best way that you can. Ask the questions. You guys are friends. You know how she communicates. And if she sucks at communicating, figure out another way to ask the question, hold her hand through it so you can get the answer that you need to feel comfortable with how this relationship is going forward. Because nothing is worse. Nothing is worse. Nothing is worse. That's why I'm like, y'all, you guys gotta stop dating and fall in love with your best friends. Please, it hurts. It hurts so bad. I've been there, done that before. It hurts and it ruins friendships. But I'm not saying that for you. I'm saying you obviously had something that you're holding on to. She obviously has something that she's holding on to in this scenario, because it was enough for her to, get a little hunchy punchy with you. Y'all just need to have a conversation. And maybe there was something that you did that made her feel awkward too. Like maybe not accept it. And so a conversation is what's going to fix that. Communication. Just be gentle with it. Be chill. Do it in the same way. Like hang out, go out, kick it, and then bring up the conversation in a comfortable environment. Don't like confront her like, and I feel like you'll be fine. But it sounds like you're already doing way better, and I thank you so much for sharing that, because that's so sensitive and that's real question, like such a real question, because those thoughts are very much like, am I like traumatized for life? And I've definitely asked myself those questions a million times, like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be mentally ill after this. Like this really triggers me. I get it. Much love. I love you. What's your favorite video you've made? I still would like to say the one where I'm sleeping. I'm gonna make another one of those. Oh no, that's a lie. I have a series that I'm working on, and it's not the Rockstar series. I should add on to that, because I feel like we kind of left that on a weird cliffhanger. Even though it's kind of solidified, it wasn't. I feel like I need a part 2. And then I love my Christmas series, but I need a new one. And this year I didn't write a Christmas. 2025 we didn't do a Christmas series. Y'all should have cussed me out simply because of that. Where the fuck were you around Christmas time? Because last year I was pumping them videos out. I was making naughty versions. I have so much extra stuff from that. I just be holding on to stuff from y'all. I'm so sorry. I still love y'all, I promise. But once I get this degree, oh, it's over. It's over. I'm gonna have all the time in the world. But yeah, my favorite one, is the one with me sleeping in it. I forgot the legit name of it. I will tag it in the description. But it was like an hour long, and I legit fell asleep halfway through. And I said, oh yeah, don't make any like I had to whisper to myself, like, don't make any crazy sounds. You're still recording. Oh, it's hour-long sleep with your wife. I should make one hour-long sleep with your girlfriend for you guys. Yes. Okay. That's gonna be next. Have you watched... Look. I hope I've been pronouncing this show right. Arcane. Look. No, I have not. I know. Okay, the reason why... I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason why I have not watched the show... I've seen little clips and the show looks good, and I've seen little shorts. People do little shorts, the little thirst trap shorts with the girl that's like calling the other girl cupcake. I'm like, ooh, yes, bitch, this shit looks good. However, I can't get past the first episode. Like specifically the first 3 minutes of the episode. I can't get past it. Specifically because I have never, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sit down one day and tell myself, you're gonna watch this show. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it one day when I get my hair braided or something. Because when you get, as a black girl, when you get your hair braided, you're sitting there, you're stuck. And I'm gonna put the remote on the other side of the TV, like the room, and I'm gonna just watch it. I have a struggle with watching shows where I can't get past the first episode. If the first few minutes of the show does not catch my eyes, I don't want to watch it. I'm so sorry. And I don't know why, for specifically that show, why the first few minutes of the episode just did not grab me. It's the reason why I've never seen Game of Thrones all the way through. That first episode, turn it off. Like, turn it off. turn it off, especially if I don't really understand the plot yet. Now, if I already know like kind of the plot, I've seen the trailer, and I haven't. I've just heard you guys tell me watch the show, and then ever since then, TikTok has been bringing it up on my algorithm, and I'm like, oh shit, gay shit, cute, cute gay shit, and that's it. That's the only updates I've gotten so far on the show. It's like, ooh, cute gay shit, and turn it off. I'm gonna watch it. I promise you. I listen to you. I love you. Give me. And when I watch it, I'll even do a full video for you, specifically for you. Because I know it's the same person asking me this. You just won't tell me your name. Okay, for you, love, I will watch it and I will do a full Rosy review. I'll do a Rosy ramble, and the first half of the Rosy ramble will be literally my review of the show. Matter of fact, y'all can suggest other shows. I'll do that for whatever shows you guys want me to do. Because you know what? I've been neglecting you. And you guys deserve better. Yeah. And I'll make sure I add in a little Q&A so I can hear all of your like questions of what you want my opinions are on the show. What are you doing for your next Rosy Rambles? Apparently that. By the way, Rosy, you guys were never supposed to get these Rosy Rambles, by the way. Those came through because I just didn't have any other videos to edit. I hope you guys know I love you. I love you. I'm so happy this brings you joy to watch and listen to these, even though I have not watched the show you told me to watch maybe a whole year ago. What's the most chaotic thing that's happened while filming that you didn't show? My roommates walk in all the time. I told y'all there's a roommate I live with whose boyfriend lives with us. Still not getting our rent paid by both. The fuck. Y'all don't ever let nobody move in with y'all without a contractual agreement, because somebody in this bitch need to pay. Like, I'm happy the money is getting paid, but it's just like having an extra body in the house is so annoying, and my food be going missing, and I hate that shit. It's nothing worse than putting food in the fridge and it disappear overnight because you have a big ass broke boy in your house. Like, disgusting. But yeah, one of my audios got totally ruined because roommates came in my room and she was arguing with her boyfriend, and I had to just sit here and watch the argument back and forth. And it was one of those arguments where they came in here so I could watch them argue and basically play coach, like, who's right and who's wrong. And in my brain I was telling myself, well, he could just leave because he's not on the contractual agreement to live here. He can go. Like, you can break up with him right now. I don't give a fuck about what you guys are arguing. Yeah. And yeah, falling asleep in the middle of an audio is crazy to me. I feel like that's the most chaotic it gets. Or, no, that's not chaotic, but sometimes I just keep getting phone calls while I'm trying to record. I'll be sitting here, I'm in a good flow, I'm getting crazy, and then here comes my phone ringing. And it'll be like my mom or something, and I have to pick up the phone. That's pretty much it. If you could bring back one old trend just for fun, what would it be? And it doesn't matter what trend. Trend? Bitch, bring back Vine. Bring back Vine. Them 7 seconds used to rock my world as a kid. And then not only bring back Vine, bring back the Vine YouTube page where you can watch all of your Vines back to back, like your favorite ones. You kids don't know. I miss Musically, but I guess TikTok is like the new Musically, so it's not the same. Also, rewatching old Musicallys are so cringy. Yeah, bring that back. Bring back Vine. But not, okay, let me be very specific. Bring back Vine, but not the content creator side of Vine. You know what I mean? King Batch and what was the Asian girl that used to make those videos with King Batch? It's like a group of them. They all lived in LA. I don't care for their clean looking Vines. Those they have special cameras, they record, they do their full hair and makeup for the Vine. No, I mean like old school Jay Versace, where he just like with a wig on. Or Quinn just crying randomly and saying the most funniest shit in 7 seconds that I could think about a million times and laugh about a million times over. That's what I would bring back. That's not even a trend. That's a whole era. Bring that back. That whole era back, please. Or I think they're calling them Visco girls now. This new generation. I sound like an old person, but when I was in high school, a good hydro flask could go a long way. With a scrunchie, I still wear a good scrunchie on my wrist now. If I have somewhere to go, with the big shirt. See, I don't understand. When I was in high school, that big shirt was so I don't have to wear PJs to school. That was like my opposite wearing PJs to school. That was biker shorts, the long shirt that looked like I don't have no pants on. I used to have the fluffy socks. Bring that shit back. Nothing more cozy, especially because I'm in college now and I want to wear that on campus. I want to wear it on campus, and I feel like if I go to campus with my ass out now, it's not normal no more. The girls are wearing full length pants. The girls are wearing Lululemon sets to class, and I'm just like, what happened? What happened? And then I thought when I got to this age, I was going to be wearing suits to the club. You guys remember when everybody used to wear business casual or have those shirts with that little weird ruffle flare? The little ruffle flare where your shirt looked like it got a little skirt at the bottom of it. And then you wear a pistol skirt with it. Oh my gosh. Back when we used to go and watch 3D movies and you would go and steal the 3D glasses, push the holes out and wear those. We used to decorate the frames. Bring that back. Bring that back. We used to be a good society, and we used to cheat the movie theater out of their money. I miss hopping movies. We used to go pay for one movie and see 6, and my parents would pick us up that evening. Been there all day, and we did not all have to go see the same movie together. Me and all my friends would just scatter around that bitch like we owned the place. And it was way worse when I had a cousin that started working there. As long as we didn't make a mess at the theater, she could give 2 fucks what movie we were in. Yeah, bring that shit back. Nah, I'm not too happy about like the whole pick your own seat situation back in the day. I'll never bring that shit back, because nothing worse than been sitting all the way in the front. Why do they even make the seats so close to the screen? Because y'all know we're not sitting there. Even the handicapped people don't sit that close to the damn screen. If I'm in a wheelchair, I don't want to be up on the screen. I don't know why they put chairs there. You're wasting your funds even supplying the seats that close. Because who the fuck wants to watch a movie that close to the damn screen? Absolutely fucking ridiculous. I know somebody was thinking, I know I'm not the only person that thinks about that. Those seats are there for decoration, in my opinion. Or when, like, I don't know, the movie has to be really packed for that. When somebody rents out a movie theater, then those seats make sense. Because it's like, we said we have this much capacity. But stop doing that. Stop telling them y'all have these extra, I don't know how many seats are in the front, like 50 seats. Stop doing that. Nobody wants to sit there. We used to be a good society. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? I feel like this movie is getting loud, so I'm gonna pause it. Yeah, that's what's the funniest comment you ever gotten? The funniest comment, I still think that one audio, somebody saying, I know that cookie good, is still like, I still think about that. You know when you roll over at night, you think about something funny that happened a day ago. That one still makes me chuckle. Dog, it was one that I truly was like, I could not stop laughing about, and I'm thinking about it, and now that I'm thinking about it, I can't remember it, if that makes sense. What's a good funny one? It had to be like one of those argument audios. Somebody wrote an audio where they basically said all their responses back to me, and that shit took me out too. I was just like, I know you did not go in and type in what you were saying back to me. It's just, and it's the argument audio, so I'm like reading it back like, this is what you were thinking in your brain. I love hearing what you guys think in your brain to fill in what you're saying. to my responses, and it is so cute and funny to me. It has to be between that and then you guys being like, oh, she posted this month. Every time you guys post it, like, she's back. I've never left you guys. I left you guys the one time. That one time. And now every video I'm like, oh my God. Where did she go? I'm here, you guys. I've never left you. What's behind the scenes habit that you have while filming? I have pillows on my bed, and often I rub these pillows. Pillows mid video, and sometimes I hate it because I have to be like, I gotta redo that whole part because all you hear is me rubbing on this fucking pillow, and I'm trying to make it as quiet as possible in the background. Weird habit. I try to keep tea because tea is supposed to be really good for your voice, even though right now I'm drinking a soda, which is probably terrible. And what's another weird habit? Oh, whenever I do, like, I can't, can I say this? Yes, I can. It's my fucking show. And it's so funny because somebody asked me, like, how do you make the kissing sounds? And my first response is, why would you ask me that? It's already awkward enough that I make these videos. Just enjoy the illusion, please. Enjoy the illusion. I'm right there. I'm kissing you. That's how it makes this sound. But the truth is, sometimes kissing sounds just don't sound, to me, I don't know if it makes a difference or not, but I lie to myself and I tell myself I can't have dry lips to make this kissing sound. It's not just, that doesn't sound like kissing my hand. It sounds like I'm sucking air from my wrist. You know what I mean? So I have to put on a little lip gloss, which is like a whole lot of lip gloss, in order for me to get the sticky sound that I like. Cause I don't know, it makes me feel like a bad bitch. Stop asking these questions. What's a random talent you have that no one knows about? A random talent? A random talent that no one knows about, that you guys don't know about, or nobody in this earth like knows about. A random talent. I don't think I have any talents that feel random. I don't know. I don't think I have a random talent. Yeah, I don't think I have. I went to Top Golf the other day. I think I'm really good at golf. That's so stupid. I only feel like that because everybody was sucking. Oh, no, I fucking rock this world when it comes to bowling. Nobody can beat me at bowling. Nobody can skate better than me. Roller skating specifically. Matter of fact, a real random talent as a black girl that grew up in the hood, bitch, I never knew how to ice skate. I put on ice skates one time and I was thinking to myself, I'm about to bust my ass. This is not for me. But I realized it's really similar to roller skating. And when I figured that out and you get a good pair of skates, I was like, bitch, I could have been at the Olympics years ago. Years ago, I could have been at the Olympics years ago. This could have been my whole life. All somebody had to do was sign me up for one ice skating class. One. I was like, wow, look at me twirl. I feel like that would be the only hidden talent I have. I don't really have much else. I feel like I'm talented, but not in the fun ways. People be wanting you to, I don't know, do backflips and shit. I'm not doing that. Hit splits and shit. I'm not doing that either. I I used to do all that crazy shit. I don't do that crazy shit no more. I sound old, but I'm not that old. What's your favorite thing to do on your day off? Oh, bed rot. Bed rot. I'm happy somebody came up with a term for it, because before I used to just say bed, be in the bed. Or my grandma, she likes to say Pillow Baptist. That's her favorite church, Pillow Baptist, in the bed. Okay? And I love a good series. Sometimes I won't watch a show just so I know one of these days I'm gonna sit in the bed and I just want to watch it back to back to back to back, all the episodes. With my snacks, get DoorDash, come to what? A little face mask, pajama jam, no pants, in the bed. Top tier work, bitch. Top tier work. That is my favorite thing to do on my day off. Or if I want to go outside on my day off, I'll get me a good book that I'm like reading or halfway through. Or if I'm working, I'm still working on my book. I'm working on like 3 books at once, because I feel like if you write all 3 at once, then all of the little like surprise parts will be already like pre-thought. So that's why I feel like I feel like this is not the way anyone would suggest me write a book, but it still just makes me feel like, it works for me. I take that, I find me a good cafe. No, not Panera, because Panera is like the worst place to go. But like a random mom pop boba shop, whatever I could find, like downtown or like, I don't know, in a random area. Put on a little matching set, something pink, something red, and just read and drink a little coffee. Feel like I'm in France. Take myself to the movies and get myself flowers, come home, and I'm like, today was amazing. And then bed rot. That would be like my perfect day off, honestly. Because I feel like if I do anything else, that's a vacation. And if I do anything else, it's work. If that makes sense. What's one thing you did last year that you still laugh about to this day, if you remember? Last year? Oh, okay. Okay, you guys. When I went home for the funeral and stuff, my cousins were like, they have this house and it's on like a lot of acres. It was very pretty. These are like my rich cousins. Their parents are like dentists and they own their own business and they've just been making money for years. So we went over their house and they were like, oh, like one of our newer neighbors who built their house like a couple yards down, they have cows. And I was like, oh my gosh, I want to go see the cows. And they were telling me like they're such cute little cows and they have like little horses and stuff like that. And I was like, I want to go see them, right? And so we went over to see these cows. First of all, these cows were not cute. These weren't like the little cute little, like, how you see the little My Little Ponies, little Shetland ponies. These were not cute cows. These look like they were big back milk producing cows. But one of them was like sleeping. It was literally like the scene from Back on the Barnyards, and she and my cousin taught me how to like go cow tipping and run and shit. And I'm like, girl, we almost got killed by a cow, in other words. Because that cow was like, what the fuck are y'all doing on my property? Yeah, we tried to push some cows over and failed miserably. I got mud all over my pants and my shoes. Almost got killed by her neighbors running through her yard, jumping her fence. Yeah, that would have been... It made me laugh to this day because that felt like when we were little kids and we would go do stupid shit. Just random stupid shit. And it felt like home to me. And I loved it. Because we're too old now for that type of shit. Far too old, far too wise, but it was so fun. It was so fun. Oh, and we took one of their chickens. Yeah, because I remember when we were running, I was like, one of my god cousins, we was like, Where is he? Like, he just stumbled up behind us, like a few yards behind. He was like, "Oh, he's gonna catch up. Let's like wait, cause like we were in her neighbor's yard." And when I said their yard, I'm talking about like this was like I had to go down a dirt path, like a long dirt path, to like get to their yard, which is so funny to me, how they live out there like that. They have a golf cart, and I'm like, why do y'all live, why do people want to live like that? The grocery store is so far away. Like, what if you have an emergency? Not the ambulance. That ambulance bill is going to be expensive. It's the thing I think about every single time I go out there. Like, let me not get hurt, because bitch, I'm not paying for this shit. But I guess, rich people shit, they got cow rugs and shit on their floor, granite countertops. That's none of my business. Heated floors, that's none of my business. But no, my good cousin with his big ass took one of their damn chickens. And then in the group chat later, the neighbors had seen us on the cameras. It was like, one of your teenagers took our chicken. Can we have it back? And I'm like, she is going to be so shocked when she finds out like we're all in our 20s and mid 30s. Like, it was just such a good time. During such a rough time in our lives, I thought that was just so great. Just so great. What's be so for real moment you've had in 2025? Oh my god. Do I want to talk about this? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I won't go into details yet. Maybe I'll cut it up. I'll chop and screw it. But my real be so for real moment. Oh no, I have two. This dude that lives in our house that needs to fucking go. And you coming in, why are y'all getting arguments in the living room, the kitchen, outside on the front porch? She crying, I'm gonna break up with him. I'm like, be so fucking real for it. You're not gonna break up with him. That and Miss Sweetheart pissed me the fuck off this year. Really bad. She's been great. She's been great elsewise. She did something that blew me so beyond, and I was like, absolutely fucking not. We had a real conversation because I was like, I'm about to be single again, because some things I don't play about. And she does that little stupid thing where she's like, I'm sorry. And I'm just like, fine. It's so cute. My mom got us all of our Christmas gifts and stuff. She got us Minnie Mouse and Daisy Duck wrapping papers, and she got us the big plushy bears that matched together. And I thought that was so cute, because I got the Minnie Mouse and then she got the Daisy Bear. And I'm like, oh, when we get a house, we got to do like a Christmas tree with like the Minnie Mouse. And I was like, oh, my mom loves me being gay. It's so great. Nobody steal our idea. Okay, I don't want to see a Pinterest tree of two lesbians with a Minnie Mouse and a Daisy Duck. That was my mom's idea. Let her cook, okay? I thought that was so cute. Matter of fact, we're gonna do matching screensavers like that going forward, and my mom is still obsessed with buying me everything in red. That it's like, at this point, it's my favorite color, because she won't get me anything in any other color. I'm like, what about green, like sage? And my mom is like, no, like, I've always bought you red and pink stuff, red and pink. And now, because Sweetheart, she really likes pink and she really likes lavender, everything she has is like pink and purple, pink and purple, pink and purple. So I guess that's why she went. I don't know. What trend from 2025 do you hope never comes back? For me, it's 6-7. I mean, I don't mind. First of all, I'm gonna finish reading your sentences, because I be hopping up with my frustration too quick. I mean, I don't mind it. It's just every time I play Roblox, they're spamming it in the chat, and I can't stand it. Oh my gosh, I can't stand it either. I get the joke, and I first of all, when I first heard it coming around, I thought it was something the kids was doing, and I didn't think it was gonna blow up so big. And then when I heard the song that it came from, I said, "Oh my gosh, be for real." I mean, at least when Panda came out, the Panda, everybody got it at the end of the day, you know. Or the dude, the British dude that he be like, the thing go da da da, pop 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 pop. Like we got it. The song was actually low key kind of good, even though it was kind of funny. But that song, it was kind of like I didn't understand I didn't even understand what the 6-7 meant. I still don't. I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody explain it to me. I don't understand if it's like an expression or like it didn't. I don't get it. What I also don't get is, and I seen Cardi B doing it the other day, and I said, Lord, get this, turn it off. And now everybody I like has been doing it, but the little TikTok dance where you hold your nose and you do the little snake shaky hand, stop doing it. Now, stop doing it right now. Stop doing it. Turn the TV off. Stop doing it. It's just like I don't get it. I don't get it. What's a behind the scenes moment last year that you never told us about? Them ruining my audio because they wanted to get in an argument, and I was so ready to like edit and post that day. I don't know if I posted that week. What's your biggest villain era moment from 2025? Oh, I changed jobs last year. Yeah, cause my other job, they was fucking with me. That's as villainous as I'm gonna get, y'all. I honestly don't be doing a lot, but yeah, saying no to a lot of things and telling that job no was one of it. And I very much did not put in 2 weeks. I just stopped showing up one day and went to my next job once I got hired. You know, I finna stress me the fuck out. No, asking me for shit. I hate jobs where it's like you're doing shit that's not a part of your role. What the fuck do we have managers for? I'm not doing that shit. Y'all get paid on salary. I'm not doing it. What's something that your girlfriend did that made you smile? Aww. I like how I said "aw" and then now I have to think about it. Um, okay, so sometimes when she comes over, well, she'll ask beforehand sometimes. Sometimes she won't. But if last time she came over and like I have a vase that's in here, if it's up on my desk, she'll fill it with flowers. I love that. I normally do that myself though, because I just like having them on my desk. So when I do homework and stuff, I have something to smell, something to look at. But I think it's so sweet, even though I think it's like such a simple thing. But I feel like that's something I should do for her, and I don't expect that. I don't expect that from her. So I think it's so sweet. And I don't know, she's just so cute. I think she's so cute and adorably. Um, she got me some cute Christmas gifts this year that made me smile. We did our New Year's kiss. I thought that was so sweet. That made me smile. I don't know. She's just been so chill and patient. I feel like that's the biggest thing from this year. I feel like I've been such a bitch all year. And her just putting up with that alone has just been like the best thing for me, honestly. Because I just know at one point I wasn't answering phone calls, I wasn't texting back, and I know that can be really hard on someone. Um, so yeah, just being so supportive, being so sweet. And most of the time, elsewise, she's a fucking brat. She's just such a fucking brat with everything else. It's like the sun isn't shining enough for her, and it's like I'll be like, oh my god, what do you want now? Other than that, she's such a sweetheart. That's why her name is Sweetheart. What is a habit that your girlfriend has that you find adorable? Okay, she has this thing where she just, I don't know. She likes to like, it's so weird. She likes to bite me. It's so weird. I had to tell her to stop doing that shit because after a while, like the bite marks on my shoulders and shit is a no-no. She specifically likes to bite my fingers all the time. I think it's cute. It gets gross because I'm like, ew, my hands. Let me wash my hands before you just randomly start like biting my fingers. She does that, and she likes to like hold my pinky fingers instead of like holding my whole hand a lot of times. So when we go out places and stuff, she'll like grab my pinky finger. I think that's so cute. Um yeah, I feel like that's as adorable as it gets. She never goes anywhere without a book. For some reason, she's like she can't live without having a book with her. I have like two or three of her books in my car that she left there for quote unquote just emergencies. I don't know what the fuck that means. And I'm like, dude, have you finished? I still be like, have you finished the book? And she's like, well, half of one, and then the other half. I'm like, how do you do that? Like, are you gonna remember the whole first plot of the book? And she's like, yeah, I'll just reread the whole first half. I'm never doing that shit. Once I stop reading a book, I'm done. I'm not going back and rereading the first half. But apparently that's her bread and butter. So I can't even be mad. And she's just always hungry. I think it's so funny. We go out to eat and stuff, and I don't expect her to finish a whole thing of food because she's always hungry, but she eats in little increments. Like, she snacks a lot. So I always have to keep food around her. I honestly think we should go get that checked out. Yeah, it's kind of given very much need a medical diagnosis. But she'll eat like one slice of pizza, she's done, and then like 3 hours later she wants something else, and then she wants something else. Like, she'll eat fries, not the burger, because she's like, oh, I'm gonna eat the burger later. And I'm like, okay, if that's what floats your boat, you could have got loaded fries. But she just eats like a little baby bird, and I think it's so cute. But it does stress me out when we go out drinking and stuff, because then, and she's already a runner when she goes drinking. It's just like, you didn't eat and you just ran off somewhere. Like, I'd be so worried about her passing out and stuff. I can't stand it. But I think it's so cute. What's the most random argument you and your roommates had? Oh, so many random arguments we've had. Somebody lost their door key. One of my roommates lost their door key. And instead of saying, I lost my door key, or like getting a replacement, one of my roommates took the other roommate's door key and put it on her key ring. And she's like, somebody took my key. And I'm like, and then they argued about this for a week. And it was funny for me because I was like, why would I steal your key? Like, what do I need to steal your key for? And if so, I would not just ask you for a new key, get it scanned, and then I can scan myself. Like, you go to Walmart, you get a new key, right? They have the little key machines. Or you go somewhere and you get a key maker. Or we change the locks, you know what I mean? Well, we can't do that because, we have a landlord. But they got in a fight because one of my roommates just swore up and down that somebody stole her key. And then a week later, when we were all hanging out and we weren't fighting anymore, it was one of those, like, we're drinking, we're having fun, I don't know, playing games and shit, talking shit on Instagram. I hate when we hang out now, because I remember when we were kids, hanging out with friends as a kid, you always just hang out, you never get bored. Now it's like those little weird air gaps of like, let me check my phone. Everybody's checking their phone like at the same time before somebody else sparks up a conversation again. I hate that awkward silence in between. But no, we were tipsy, and then randomly she was like, oh yeah, by the way, I did take your key. I was gonna tell you the truth, but since you think you know everything, I figured I was gonna make you believe. It's just such a stupid ass argument over a key. A key, bitch, a key. And then not only that, she was talking about how the key was. She was like, I know this is my key because my key has this little bump on it right here, and this, and this. I'm like, oh my gosh, they're all silver keys. None of our keys are decorated. None of our well, now she has her initials on her key. She had that trauma one time, but it was just like for a whole week. She did not go and get a new key. I kept telling her like, go get a new key. Like, take my key, go get another one printed. But no, for a whole week, we had to let her in the house. Because she just insisted. And she didn't want no other key. She want her fucking key back. Hers. And it got to the point where I went and I printed us new keys. She put her initials on her own. So I gave her a new key. And then I put a spare key underneath like one of the things on the front porch. We have like a box that sits on our front porch. Don't ask about the damn box. I don't know what's in it. I don't want to fuck around and find out. Could have been the people who had this house before me. I don't want to fuck around. It could be a bomb in there. I didn't none of my business. But I put the extra key underneath there in case she needs it or anybody else needs it in the future. I wanted to give Sweetheart this third extra one that I have, but I don't know how my roommates would feel about like her just coming in anytime. But then at the same time, I feel like if my other roommate's boyfriend has a key and can come in and out of this bitch, I feel like my girlfriend should. You know what I mean? She don't even be over here that much in comparison to somebody who's actively living here, you know? I don't know. I probably asked though if anybody cares. They probably don't, but I still want to be fair. What's something that your girlfriend or roommates have done together? Sweetheart likes to, I have one of my roommates in here that really likes to cook. And that's why I was telling y'all, she comes in the house sometimes and she don't even speak to me first. And I'd be like, what the fuck? Who are you dating? Me or this bitch that's in here making pies? But one of my roommates really likes to cook. Like, not like, oh, like, I like to cook. Like, no, this bitch thinks she's Gordon Ramsay. Like, is it Gordon Ramsay? Yeah. I'm thinking about Dave Ramsey. That's a whole different person. He does what? Money. Gordon Ramsay. She thinks she's a gourmet chef. And she does pretty good. But she just doesn't cook enough for everybody to try. Like, whenever she cooks, she does such baby batches. Like, she thinks she works at one of those places where you have 1,500 starters. And that's your whole meal. Like, ugh, I don't know. She does a good job. But when she bakes stuff like cakes, cookies, she does a really good job at baking shit. Sweetheart sometimes helps her, or I don't know what the fuck she does in that kitchen with her. They be hanging out sometimes. They like the K-pops, so you know, they have the K-pop conversation. They love the animes. They have the anime conversations, and I just let them be. Like, yeah. And we do karaoke a lot over here. We drink a lot. No, we don't. I don't drink a lot. They drink a lot. I don't. I ain't got time to be drunk all day. I be sluggish. Yeah, pretty much hang out. Video games. Mario Kart. Nintendo Switchies, stuff like that. That's pretty much how it is. It's like a normal house. Like, it's a normal mixed house. Play games. We fight. You know, the things. Okay. Little mama, what Faith, girl, what's going on? Have you ever considered having a sex doll to make it seem like it's real? No, I have never considered that, love. No, I've never thought about that. What am I gonna use it for? I have a girlfriend. My girlfriend is my sex doll. I have to ask permission. I think that's the best part about it, is getting permission for it. No, I don't think I need a sex doll, Faith. That's so random. Do you have one? Is that an audio you want me to make? I don't know why I felt like that was so random. But no, I do not have one. I don't think I think my roommates will find out very quickly. I have like, oh, I almost said I have the community room. That sounds so not the way I want it to sound. Like, it sounds very prostitute-y. But I have the room that everybody be up and in sometimes. It's like either one week or one day everybody's been in and out of my room, and then some days nobody's been in here at all. I don't think I want a sex doll in my room for them to discover. It's already awkward enough whenever they catch me like with a sex toy in my room or something, and I'm like, don't look at that. Stop. You don't see that in the corner over there charging. You did not see that in the corner over there charging. Hi, I'm 19. Moving from one question to the next is stressful sometimes. Hi, I'm a 19-year-old gay gal who's pretty much lost all hope on experiencing love or having a girlfriend. Why? You're 19. Baby, okay, let me tell y'all. Getting old, you're old once you hit 59 is old. Now you're an old lady. This whole first half of your life, you ain't got nothing to do but be hot shit. I've never done anything more than somewhat hold eye contact with another woman, and no one's ever expressed a romantic interest in me. Can you offer some advice or supportive words on either how to pull girls or cope? I can't help but to feel like a fucking... Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Okay. Best advice. First of all, do you love yourself enough? You know? Have you practiced on yourself? Have you spent quality time with yourself first? That's why people be like, don't be getting into these relationships until you learn how to love yourself. No, genuinely. Do you like spending time alone? Do you find one activity that you like doing alone? Find one intimate thing that you like to do alone. Whether it's touching yourself, watching videos, watch a little porn, you know what I mean? Or even if it's just self-cuddling where you like find a good pillow and you like cuddling by yourself. Figure out those things first, right? So you know what you like that gives you self-comfort, self-soothe. Then, what fell? Oh, my flower fell. Once you get that figured out, then you can go in and decide what type of girlfriend you like, right? Everybody just moving around my house like this is just one door open, one door closed. What was I saying? Yeah, once you figure that out, write down everything that you want in somebody. Because then at that point, you know what you like for yourself. You know what you can provide for yourself. What are the things that you want? Your partner. This is your partner. What do you expect from them? Right? And don't do things like, I want somebody to pay all my bills. That's not a partnership. That is an ownership. That's setting yourself for something crazy and abusive. But if you want somebody who's like, you know, sexually gonna take care of you or be gentle with you or explore with you, things of that sort. Write those things down, put it in a little notebook, put it in a little corner, hide it somewhere, dig it and bury it in your backyard, keep it in your mind. And then you know what you're gonna do? Just live your fucking life. Live your fucking life. Now, let me be honest. You gotta be realistic here. Live your fucking life, but make sure you're attractive while doing it. Keep your hair done, keep your nails done. Keep a fly outfit on. When you leave your house, don't be leaving your house looking any type of way. Put your shit on, okay? If you're gonna be in pajamas, put on a cute matching set. You know, no matter what. No matter what. That way you look approachable and you are always approachable. Some people really like shy people. Some people will be the people to come to you first, you know? Figure out if you want to be, if you're just going to be that person. If you're just naturally shy, then you need to just look approachable so other people can approach you. If you want to be the approachee, like you're going to be the dominant person. You know what you want, You know, be approachable, and then start being bold and just start making friendships, start speaking with people and put yourself out there. You're 19 though. You're probably what? You just finished high school or you finishing high school? You got people to see every day. When you go on college campus, you got people to see every day. When you go on your job, you got people to see every day. Start conversations. Find things that you like about other people. Be honest about your sexuality. You're going to find somebody. And then be honest about your experience. Don't ever lie and be like, I've had sex before. Don't do that. You're going to shake up your fucking life. Be honest. Be honest. And don't let anybody take advantage of you. If it don't feel right, if that person makes you nervous, so nervous your stomach hurt, that person is not for you, okay? Be around the people that make you laugh, make you feel comfortable. You're going to have an experience. You're 19. I understand a lot of people are like fucking at the age of 12. That don't have to be you. Okay? A lot of people also are traumatized at the age of 12, okay? Maybe you are meant to find your person, you know? Maybe not the first try, maybe not the second try. Maybe you're gonna wake up one day and just be able to have such a big sexual exploration. Don't rush it, but what you have right now is control of yourself. Take time for yourself. That's what I would say. My long story short. Let's see. What's next? I love you guys. What is there? A lot of these questions are the same thing as the other ones. So I'm sorry. I promise you guys I'm not skipping your things. They're just the same ones. Somebody said, may I suggest a series? Yes, of course. A mystery one. A mystery series? It says like the Mrs. Claus or girlfriend mystery? I don't know. I've never. Okay, somebody gotta help me with plot, because I like a good little murder mystery every not so often, but I'm the type of person when I watch those type of shows, I don't try to guess who the killer is. I let them tell me. I'm not gonna be stressed the fuck out. I just finished Stranger Things. A warning: if you haven't seen it, skip the next 4 seconds. But when they tried to do that thing where they pretended like Elle never died, I said she's dead. It just when they tried to go back and say, oh, Elle never died, this is what happened, she's near 3 waterfalls, Elle is dead. She did not go get blonde highlights in a book bag. She did not leave the town that easy. How did she know that there was a spot in that corner to drop down? No, she is dead, honey. Dead and gone. Not coming back. And the other girl dead and gone too. Talking about she made an illusion. No. No, honey bunny. She dead. Dead. Never coming back. What I think was funny was everybody coming out of the truck and nobody could find her. Was so funny to me. Because when did you find time to hop out this damn truck? I hate when they make shows. It's like when you watch, if you are OG Tyler Perry person, Acrimony. How the fuck that bitch got on that boat? Like, I hate when TV does that because it makes you so pissed. Because every part of this show was realistic up until this part. It just makes me sick. I'll consider it. And yes, I do plan to make a lot more series here. More suggestions. Faith. I don't know if I can read this one, Faith. You getting a little reckless. Oh no, this is an audio. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to it, Faith. I'm sorry, I'm complaining for no reason. Yes, I can make more mommy audios. Yes, I actually have a mommy series. I just have to figure out how to edit those together. Oh, this is so crazy. Can you make an audio of you calling out? I made that one. I literally made that one last week. That's the funny part about this. So you guys, sometimes you guys think after me or before me. If you guys think before me, it's kind of rare. Because there's a lot of suggestions you guys make. I'm like, I swear I recorded one of those before. Yeah, I already have that one. Congratulations, you got it previously early. And no, I did not see your comment before this, so. Great minds, they do think alike. Talking about Faith again, talking about prepare to be sick of me. Girl. Oh, okay, these are just a lot of suggestions. I'm gonna hold on to these, Queen, because how's the Patreon going? Look, I'm halfway through my first half through phase 1 of building Patreon, which was moving all of the YouTube audios to the Patreon. That was the first half. Now I gotta do all of the part 2s where I recorded extra halves. I'm the worst organized person. I did not label the second halves to most of those audios, so now I have to match it with the second half, match the names, and then post those on the Patreon. So that's how it's going. And then I have to edit my series. I have to make more for you guys, and I still have to keep up with the YouTube. So it's gonna be there. It's gonna be there. One of these days. Hi, Myra. Hey, Rosy, it's Myra. Um, will you be starting timestamps? Yes, I'm gonna do timestamps on these long ass Q&As. And you know what? Because you're asking, you do the timestamps for me. Leave me a comment of all the questions, and you know what? This is so stupid. If you do that, you get free Patreon access for the next forever. You get forever, and I'll make sure I write your name and your username down, and I'll make sure you never have to pay for Patreon ever if you go through and you figure out what timestamp is for each of these questions. Since you want it so bad, Myra. What's your height? I'm 5'6". You're 5'6", Myra? Let me stop talking to you crazy, because this sounds like you can whoop my ass. I'm like 5'4", 5'3" and a half, 5'4". Myra, I'm gonna stop talking to you crazy, because you might get slam dunk on me, and I'm not ready to get my ass beat. Hey babe, I love the audio that you did today. It was really cute. Oh, I love you. What's that? When was that? Oh, that must have been the other one I did the other day. Favorite Powerpuff Girl? Mine is Buttercup. Dog. That's such a good question. Because I want to be like Bubbles. But my mom wants me to be... Which one is which? 1 second. Okay. I want to be Bubbles, but my mom used to make me wear red all the time. So it's just... I didn't have no choice but to be a Blossom. But I always wanted to be a Miss Cerebellum, though. I ain't never seen her face, but I knew she was a bad bitch. Okay? And she got her rich-ass husband. The mayor. Was the mayor her husband, or did she work for the mayor? I can't remember. That I was such a child. I remember I had a DVD for them. For like the Powerpuff Girls. Oh my gosh, how old am I? Yeah, because I used to blow on that DVD before I put it in. Just, you guys would never know the struggle. Blowing on it or getting an alcohol wipe before you put a DVD in so you can watch your favorite movie. And we used to go to the Walmart, and they used to have a bin of $5 movies, and my aunt used to throw me over that bin to get the movies. She'd be like, "That's that new movie you wanted? That and Redbox." Top tier. Yeah, I feel like I'm an inner Bubbles. Inner Bubbles. Outer Blossom. Yeah. But you can be my Buttercup, of course. I feel like, okay, if you're Buttercup, I will be a Blossom, and then Sweetheart will be a Bubbles. Naturally. She's just a Bubbles to me. What is your Spotify or Apple Wrapped? Ooh, good question. Good questions. Oh no, I don't think it doesn't save, so I can't go back. Oh wait, I don't know if I can pull that up again. It was a lot of SZA, Lucky Day, um, Zara Larson and I have been besties. Okay, been listening to her bangers back to 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 back. Same thing for Twice. I don't know why this like new Twice album. I've actually liked every song on this album. There's sometimes it's like some of them I'm like skip, and Twice sounds like they sound like a glitter pen to me. Like they just the little pink and purple glitter pens or blue pens that you used to get as a kid to like color with. That's what their music sounds like to me. That and Jenny with the Ruby album I've been listening to. What else have I been listening to? I like Cat's Eye, but I haven't sat through their whole EP. I probably know all the songs from the EP just from hearing it here and there, out and about, but I haven't sat down and actually listened to the whole thing. And I'm trying to think what else. Beyonce, obviously. Who doesn't listen to Beyonce? I tried with Taylor Swift. I really tried my best this year, but That's not on my Spotify Wrapped. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. Now I'm not mad. Some of the songs were really bops. I like the beat, but her I don't know why her eras recently are just not connecting with me. Maybe I've just outgrown it. And then of course a little Brit Fayez for the toxicity as always. Oh yeah, and I loved me some Mariah this year. Her little new project that came out with the Soldier. Yes, love that. And Flow, FLO, the girl group. I think that's it for me. Um, yeah, I'm trying to remember. Honestly, I can't remember a lot of. I think that's it. Renee Rapp, and yeah, I would say I don't know. Y'all was that 10? That was like 10. I don't know how to pull up the Wrapped back up. Like once you do the thing. So sorry. But you get the idea. What will you do if you caught your sister sus brother sleeping with your boyfriend, baby mama, baby daddy, BD, baby mama? I don't have a baby mama. Okay, with one of my siblings, I caught them with like my girlfriend or boyfriend, I would lose my shit. Everybody's gonna die. Yeah, that's the answer to that question. And allegedly, just in case somebody tries to use this in a court of law, this is for alleged assumptions. I would lose my shit, honestly. I would. I don't play about that. And I've been blessed with siblings that don't do that either, and we don't have the same type. Fortunately, I am happily gay, and most of them are straight, except one question mark ish. She's too young, but I'm starting to see the signs. Orange juice or apple juice? Orange juice. Simply because I'm in the state where that is the best. And how did you find out you liked girls? I low-key didn't know if you answered this already. Like I said, my mom has always been like bi, so it wasn't like, especially after she got divorced, it wasn't like a question to me. But then as a kid, I don't know, I just never thought to myself like, I don't know. When did I figure that out? I figured out the words behind it probably by like middle school. Like I understood the concept of being gay. But as a kid, I just figured I like this person, I like this person, and I didn't have any shame into liking other girls. There was some girls I really did not like, but I didn't have any shame into that. And then the same thing with some guys I really did not like. I'm like, ew, get away from me. But that was pretty much it. I like when I was super young, it was just like I really want to kiss you and hold your hand and eat snacks with you at the playground. And that person, I don't want to eat snacks with them at the playground. Yeah. Yeah. And I also was one of those kids where my parents had beat it into me that like you don't date. You don't have a boyfriend. You don't have a girlfriend. So in elementary, I was pretty much like that. Like I'll share snacks with you, but you're not my boyfriend. It's so such a thing for me. I think it's so cute now. It probably was such a little adorable thing, but yeah. By the time I got in middle school, I'm like, oh, where the hoes at? That's what this is. Turn up. I get multiple options. Yes. Where the hoes at? That is until you find out like most girls don't get that feeling, and then you're like, you like this snot-nosed man more than her? Like, do you see her? And then that's when my femininity kind of started to kick in, and I was just like, what the fuck is going on? What's in the air around here? Life is a dream, isn't it? It's Nikki. How are you and Miss Sweetheart? We're doing good. We're chilling, relaxing after such a crazy holiday season. Back to work. She's not working though. I don't know why I said back to work. She's back to school, so she's getting that studying done. Mind you, I need to check in on her because this bitch will not eat when she's like stressed, and then she'll call me because she's hungry. And she specifically won't call me and say, I'm hungry. She'll call me and be like, hey, what are you doing? Do you want to hang out? I'm like, if you hungry, I'll just send you the food. I'll send it to you. But she's like, I want you and the food. And so I go, okay, I understand. So we're all good. Okay, another question. Hi, Faith. My birthday's coming up February 14th. Ooh, happy early birthday. Oh, you're a Valentine-y baby. I'm going to celebrate earlier. How do I come out to my family? You just tell them. If you know your family is supportive, then you're good to go. If your family's not so supportive, then hide it. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Just, whenever you're ready, you'll know. Don't try to do that on your birthday, though. You're gonna come out on your birthday? Look like a cupcake will put you through a mattress. Is it true in a relationship having sex with your partner? Did you put him through the mattress? Yes or no? Why y'all assume I'm so sexually aggressive? I feel like I look like a cupcake and I will put you through a mattress. Yes. So I would say yes. I love your voice just listening to you to talk. Oh, I love you too. Do you prefer masked or femme women? Me, I consider myself, although I dress very feminine and I feel like I am very feminine, my inner masculine takes over when I'm dating someone. So I do prefer more feminine women. But then at the same time, I'll date a masculine woman. They're just not attracted to me. Because I don't know. Because I guess I'm just so rawr. Rawr. Like, I don't know. But it's not like a deep preference. I'm not like making a deep choice about it. What else? I feel like I'm skipping questions. I'm sorry if I skipped your question. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna double check. Most of these are requests for audio. Still, what is it you do? Do you have any other social media plans? I know you have TikTok. I know you have Reddit. I don't have TikTok for this page. I have my own TikTok. You have a Facebook? And if so, what's your name on Facebook? Don't worry. Don't worry. I won't tell anybody that you follow. Sweetheart will eat me alive. Sweetheart will eat me alive. I could never give you my Facebook for real. She would be like, who the fuck? Who the fucky is this? I can't give you my last name. This question say, what is your last name? Look, you guys. Alright, if you want my social security number next, what else is there for me to keep for myself? Y'all trying to get me in trouble. How do you feel about graduating soon? Congrats again. Look, I feel like I should have graduated last semester. That's how I feel about it. I feel like just give me my diploma. I don't even feel like walking. I would probably walk for my family so they can like come and support me and stuff. And also because I think my mom says she's planning on throwing me a party, but she's not sure around Christmas time. And the best part about a party is food. The food. And I love the way my mom cooks. I'm sorry. I love the way my grandma cooks. I would do anything to get a plate of food and not, I don't know. I'm not going to be in college anymore, where I'm going to need to stack up on food. I don't know why I'm so excited, but I want a party. I want a party where everybody gives me cash and food after all these years of doing this work. I'm so proud of you. Hi, Infinity. I'm so proud of you that you're taking breaks. Oh, I appreciate you. I try so hard. I'm happy that yes, new schedule once a week on Fridays, period. And I'm getting my rest and my time with Miss Sweetheart. I mean, I don't feel like I'm getting my time with Sweetheart. I feel like Sweetheart is getting her time with me, honestly, because she's just popping up here and there doing whatever. Relax your brain and decompress a bit. I appreciate you. Oh, this is so sweet. Some of these, I'm just going to print them out and put them on my wall because I just want to see them every day. Advice needed. I hope I spelled advice correctly. I like how you put it there twice. I think it is spelled correctly. Also, I think I have a little dyslexia, so either way. Either way. Either way. Okay. So I graduated from my undergrad and moved back home. I went to school out of state. Period. Thank you for the congrats. Congratulations, T. During my time finishing school, I had a crush on a friend. We both were computers. We would meet up and study together and chit chat in the mornings. La la la. Fast forward, I've graduated and taken a gap year at home and working in healthcare. Period. Get that cash, okay? She's so smart. She's part of the Bridge program. Ooh, she's smart as shit. If you're part of that. She's finishing her undergrad and working on her graduate degree at the same time. Ooh. So she's just giving it out. She's just giving it out. We talk and catch up occasionally, or we'll talk with each other and talked a little bit about plans to visit. Oh, y'all should visit. Yeah, give each other's schedule, and you guys hold each other accountable and go visit. Wanting to tell her I have a crush on her and I like to get to know her more romantic way, but I don't want it to sound corny or like she can't take me serious. Also, just for context, I'm 27, she's 23. Advice. Okay, so you're older. Yeah, you gotta make the leap. Sorry, you're older, so you gotta get the work done. First of all, does she give you like hints, like you're my girlfriend type of hints, little tiny things that she does? And then yes, I think you guys, in order for that to be like a thing, y'all don't need to do that from a distance. Y'all need to do that in person, where you literally ask her like, hey, either be my girlfriend or you guys like ask her out on a date, like old school style. Be like, that's what I did with Sweetheart. I'm like, can I take you out on a date? What do you like to do? And that was before I considered her to be my girlfriend. Like now it's like I asked her on a date, you're my girlfriend, so we're just going out on a date. You know what I mean? So you guys have to hook your schedules up, do like a weekend where you see her or she sees you or whatever, and take her out on a nice date or whatever. And that date could either be like, ask her out on a date, like, can we go out on a date either as friends or you're potentially going to be my girlfriend, like a romantic relationship. And if she's like, the fuck is going with you, I just wanted to go to the movies and see Wicked as your buddy, then you know where your lines are. And if it's another way where she's like, yeah, I'll consider, I don't know how to feel about it, then you might be on the right path. But be sure, if this person has never gave you gaydar at all, like she don't even want to look like she would give you a hug too tight, don't do it. It's not even worth it. But you say you guys are friends and y'all used to hang out at school and stuff. I'm pretty sure you know already. I'm pretty sure you have the idea that you guys are like gonna be future mates. This is audio. Advice needed. Okay, continuation. Oh, we still adding on. Remember I said my crush and I would meet to study together even if it wasn't on the same subjects? Well, here's the catch. I don't know if she likes... Oh, that's what I said. You gotta figure out if she likes girls. Situation, nervous, if I ask her. Do you guys ever watch movies together while y'all like on FaceTime and shit? I don't know, just mention like your favorite celebrity or ask her, be like, if you could date any female celebrity, who would you date? And if she dates somebody that looks like you, jackpot. I don't know, you guys watch a movie together and then have a movie where it's like a scene where two gay people get together, or go watch Stranger Things and be like, the part where she's running with the other girl, be like, they're so cute, right? Could be us one day, tuck that hair behind your ear, You got to figure out, you need to ask if she likes girls, or just straight up ask, do you like girls? And if she says no, then you know your answer, right? You know that. If she says, I don't know, then you know your answer. That's your window. Open the door. And if she says yes, and then she's like, do you like girls? That is a definite fucking yes. That's literally like saying, do you like me? And then she goes, do you like me? That's literally what that gives, right? versus like I haven't thought about I don't know, which means basically like I'm not sure how I feel about us dating. I don't know, our friendship's kind of good. And if it's like no, it's like I know you ain't asking me this question right now. You know damn well you're not getting any straws. Like it's real quick, yes or no. You can either do it hypothetically or you can just be straight on. Honestly. Let's see what's next. We're almost coming to an end, you guys. We're almost coming to an end. Another request. Another request again. Are we done? I was wondering if you can do more mommy dynamics. I got you. I got you hooked up. More on the way. Alright, I think this is it. I don't see any more questions here. I love your audios are the best, and I love the nicknames you use. Yes, I can't wait to use the bunny one. Oh, I made a bunny one for Easter this year, and I normally never do like well, Christmas is a religious holiday, so I don't know why the fuck that I say I normally don't know. But you know, you get what I'm saying. Like, I try not to be disrespectful, but I think doing an Easter one is so cute because I feel like Easter is not really like a Christian holiday. It's just a holiday. It's an American holiday now. It gives very much eggs and a reason for everybody to wear pastel colors. I think this is it, you guys. Well, this was such a fun recap. It's been a long, long year. It's been such a long, long year. And I missed you guys, and I'm looking forward to such a successful, long, stretched out 2026. Consistency, getting that work done, putting my back into it. I love answering guys' questions. It's so fun. And, you know, why not turn up, you know? Why not? I'm going back I'm talking like this because I'm going back through and I'm making sure I answered all the questions, because I'd be feeling bad if I skipped a question or two. And I don't want to skip a question. I want to make sure I got everything. Did I answer this one? I didn't answer this one. Okay. So I haven't came out yet to many yet, and I've been closeted for a long time. I've graduated college and I live / roommate with my Christian mama. Oh, this is about to be a rough one. Well, this is a great way to end this out. Alright, here we go. This is my last question of the night. I've been wanting to come out for a long time, but I have hesitation because I'm not in my own place yet. I plan to wait until I'm secure financially and in my own spot. I've always hear people say to wait until I move out and financially stable because of many sad stories. I don't know if my mom or brother would disown me, but I do think I would be treated differently. My mom was going through health concerns in the past while I was finishing college, so I really did not want to add to that. Mind you, my mom moved with me when going out of state for my undergrad. She's very loving and supportive mom, and my brother too. We're a real tight family. I'm just nervous it'll change. They have tried to protect and shelter me from a lot of my life, and they and many other family members see me as pure or a good child. I don't want to let anyone down, but since getting older and gaining strength, I've been gaining a lot of it is what it is mentality, period. I felt that. And close to not caring what they think, especially my outside family, period. Because them niggas, outside family, who gives a fuck? But I really value my close family, my mom and bro. I have my own full-time job now and health insurance. Period. Yes. I talk about becoming of age. If you know, you know. Yes. Health insurance, when that kick in and you can go to the doctor whenever you want. Oh, I'd be like, my elbow hurt. fix it. I just, yes. Next up is my own apartment, and my plan is 2 to 4 years from now. Yeah, it's rough out here. The apartment is about the same amount as mortgages, so I understand. This long because I plan to go to grad school and or have a real nice paying salary job by then, which it sounds like you're on the right track. You can do it. I mean, I could afford one now. It would just be more of a challenge when starting. Oh, yeah, grad school is going to be a hard on you. This journey has been terrible for me because I've missed out on many dating opportunities with females that I've met in the past, and this includes from middle school to now. I really think I met someone before COVID, early 2020 again during my time in community college, and I think it would have went the same undergrad and still be together today. Oh, so you missed out on a good, possibly good relationship. I came out to a coworker recently because I can trust him. He came out to us coworkers as well. But your girl is just nervous. My tea will be spilled too quickly. Period. I felt that. I need control of the situation. Thank you for reading this and being my soundboard. How did I miss this whole question? Now I have to go through and make sure I didn't skip anything. I think this is the last one for this one, and if I missed anything, I'll make sure I add the questions to our next Q&A for the 7,000, because this video is going to be long as shit. Such a good way to close this out. First of all, thank you for the context. When you said your mom is Christian and your brother and those are your close family and you pay half the bills, totally understand that. Totally. It sounds like you already are in a unique circumstance with your family. So that alone, I know, has a lot of pressures, and it sounds like you have the pressures for this degree. There's a reason you want this degree, whether it was for yourself or for your family, or like you said, to make that money to, get out and outstretch, right? First off, think of it this way. For your mom, specifically Christian people, most religious people are so headstrong in their religion that being gay is a challenge for them to understand, specifically their child being that way. Because like you said, you were such a pure, good child. Babies, they're looking at you a certain way, right? You coming out to your mom is going to be a challenge for her, and there's nothing that you did wrong in that process. You just, lived your life and you decided you don't want to lie about anything. So there's nothing you can do. You were just born that way, if that makes sense. But for your mom, that's a challenge for her. That's something that she has to figure out, if this if this is like her religious preference versus her child, especially if she's one of those. Well, being a Christian now is so flexible. Like, some people are like homophobic and some people are not. But if you're not sure with your mom, give her grace when it's your time. So when that conversation comes through, whatever her reaction is, you have to accept the fact that you are a challenge to her. It's a lot for her to open her mind to, if that makes sense, to be acceptance of. And I don't think moms would, if she truly loves you and she's a good mom, it's not going to be a thing of like, I hate you for life. It's going to be more of a thing where this is a spiritual challenge for me and I'm not sure how I'm going to handle it, right? That still ain't none of your damn business. But I do understand how that could affect you and you guys' tight family dynamic. Same thing with your brother. You didn't mention anything about him very much in his preferences towards that, but still. And then also from another perspective from others is when they have young girls or they have their baby girls, they're thinking about, oh, I can't wait till one day they get married and have their husband and their own kids. And then some people just think to themselves when their child is a lesbian, it's like, where's my grandchildren? Where's that dream that I was expecting her to fulfill that I didn't get to fulfill when I was a child? Things of that sort. So there's a level of gentleness that I definitely do understand needs to take place in this scenario for you. I'm so proud of you for having your own full-time job and working your ass off and getting this degree. Take time to really take care of yourself when it comes to that. But I don't think you should shelter yourself from any relationships at this time. you dating somebody, unless this is something that really means a lot for you to date somebody and they immediately want to meet your family, you can date somebody and that not be none of their motherfucking business. Just like when you get your check every do you give your mom your check every 2 weeks or every month that you get paid? No, you don't. Some things are just mind your motherfucking, this is my motherfucking business. You know what I mean? You can go out on dates, you can meet people, you can fall in love, and that's none of their motherfucking business. Honestly, you don't have to tell your mama who you dating until, I don't know, y'all move in together and your mom comes over to visit, or like when y'all get engaged or when y'all get married. It's not her motherfucking business. It's not motherfucking business. And as you could tell, like you said, you have coworkers, you have people around you that do support you, although they're not your close, tight-knit family, and that can be a little hurtful after a while when you're like, I'm the only people, like we're the closest to you and I'm outside of the loop. It can get a little harmful. But I'm saying all that to say, do not deprive yourself of something that you're craving. And this is a healthy craving. Like you said, you've done all the work. You're working your ass off. You done got your car, you done got your stuff together, you done got the job, you know? I don't think you should it's okay to be closeted to them, sort of say. I wouldn't even say stay closeted to them. They ain't not asking you about no husband or nothing like that. Then you get you a girlfriend, you date her, and y'all do y'all thing. I'm hanging out with my homegirl. Hell, you can call her your girlfriend. A lot of Southerners, we be like hanging out with my girlfriends. They don't know if that's your bestie or your boo. So don't deprive yourself is what I'm saying. And you have friends that, you know, if you want to rant about your girlfriend or you want to have good memories with your girlfriend, you can do that until you are genuinely ready to be like, hey mom, I have a girlfriend. Because the conversation is like, when you're an adult and you go and you say, hey, I'm gay, and then your parents are like, oh. But it's different from like, hey, I'm gay, to hey, I have a girlfriend and I love her, I care about her, I want her to come over for dinner. The conversation is different. You're grown, you're mature. That's none of their fucking business. If that's up to her, if she wants to call your girlfriend your little friend for the rest of her life or not. But I do understand it's such a hard question. I don't have the answer for you. The best answer I can give you and the best advice I can give you is don't deprive yourself. You deserve to fall in love. You deserve to live your best gay life. Go get you a girlfriend. Go get you a girlfriend. And when you are ready to move out, tell your mom then. When you are ready to take your relationship to the next level, tell your mom then. You will know your life's path it'll force you to come out if you're gay enough. it will come about. If somebody tells your mom one day, I know it's going to be hard, but just be like, yes, it's true, mom. No, you can't pray it away, mom. No, you can't pay it away, mom. No, I'm not going to wake up one day and have a husband and hide it from everybody, mom. Like, it is what it is, you know? And I do understand the scariness of it. But I would say if you get in your apartment within the next 2 to 4 years, the moment I move out, I'd be like, all right, y'all, this the last box. I'm gonna put it on the moving truck. Oh, also, I'm gay. Love you guys. See you at Sunday dinner. See you at Sunday dinner. All right. I love you guys. And happy 2026 to you. I hope you guys don't take any of my real advice. Well, I mean, some of this is good shit. I'm giving you good shit, but just take care of yourself this year and just remember you're loved. You are powerful. You are successful in any and everything that you do. As long as you keep your mind to it, and even when your mind's not to it, keep your body to it. I love you guys. Let's have a good new year. Bye.